Hello everyone, welcome to the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. I've been wanting to play this one for a while. Oh, content warning, let's take a look. I've been wanting to play this one for a while because I've heard it's really good, but I don't know anything else about it. But apparently this game tackles sensitive themes and content, including self-harm, suicide, discrimination, gender dysphoria, depression, anxiety, nudity, sexual themes, crude language, and use of legal drugs. Woo! It's a life. Eternal void, heed the words of the prisoner. Hang on just a second. My dog keeps chewing on his paw. Oliver, stop chewing on your paw. It's gonna freak him out. I speak through the little speaker on the on my little dog camera, but he keeps chewing on his paw. I don't know why. We have this little ointment for him for his paw because it gets itchy. He has skin allergies, but like that's probably why, but he keeps chewing on his paw. I don't like it. I beg of you, send me a curse to break this immortal isolation. Hear the chant my mentor once forbid me to recite. Stranger to my soul, invade my body. Stranger to my soul, invade my mind. Grant me an eye to see beyond my torment. Take my pride, my sorrow, my chains. Turn them into power, wisdom, revenge. Stranger to my soul, invade my magic. Stranger to my soul, become my faith. It's a beautiful, or that's a beautiful song. It feels great to be awakened again. Who are you? Oh my god. That's a Snake Man! Fortuna. Snake Lady? Snake Man. It's a tuna of 4. Sorry. My name is Fortuna. I'm a witch. Abramar? Oh, Abramar. I see. Okay, why did you summon me? Because I would rather lose my pride than my sanity. Sounds fun, tell me more. I was condemned to exile by the leader of my coven, really. Today marks the 200th year of my millennium-long sentence. And I can't take it anymore. I need your help. What do you use as a clock? Humanity's cradle, planet Earth. Ah, 200 human years. That's quite some time. I feel you. I'd been imprisoned for 5,402 years until you summoned me. Isolation can really do a number on you. I will help you. I shall become your familiar. Ooh. Thank you, Abramar. Now get comfortable. We are going to seal a contract. Okay. I'm comfy-ish. First of all, allow me to express my gratitude. I'm really thankful you freed me from my cosmic prison. Of course. You are welcome. Is something the matter? Not really. It's just that after all the reading I did about behemoths, I didn't expect your behavior to be so mundane. Whoa, mundane? That hurt. Oh, I mean, you're still intimidating, but I always pictured you speaking in archaic poetry or something like that. Ha 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 ha. I like you. I like you so much I'm going to let you pick the terms of our contract. You will still have to pay a high price for my magic, though. I'm well aware of that. I won't back off. Alright, then let us begin your training. Ceremony is 5 days long. Let me know when you're ready to begin. Right now? Ha 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 ha. You are already my favorite master. The first day is the easiest one. An interview so we can get to know each other. Lesson 1, admittance. Cool. Tell me about yourself. What is your specialty? I'm a fortune teller. Oh. Oh, one of my favorites. Would you mind doing a reading for me? I can't. As part of my sentence, Adana? Whatever. Dana banished my tarot deck. Adana. I'm just gonna say Adana. Or actually, Adana sounds nicer. Adana is the leader of my coven. Wow, you must have done something really grave to get exiled and deprived of your magic. I foretold the falling of my coven. Ah. Bleak, but how are your visions your fault? Yeah, like what? After my premonition, the coven was consumed by despair. Many witches came to me for counsel to prepare before the end times. Idana didn't like that. She holds supreme authority in our coven, so she decided to exile me to this wandering asteroid. Our leader determined that even if all covens must fall eventually, advertising their demise only pushes the catastrophe forward. Well, I mean, here's the thing about fate, though. Fate means that it's predetermined. You cannot change it, right? You cannot change fate. Most likely. So the fact that you foretold it, if time is linear like that, right? I mean, obviously it's different if you're foretelling something and like, because if you change the future, that has a ripple effect and it gets real messy, right? So to have clean foretelling and such, you cannot change fate, therefore you letting people know what their future is won't change anything. It won't bring it any sooner. It might be the cause of the thing, it turns out, but like if that was always going to happen, then it was always going to happen. Do you know what I mean? Adana decided my power posed a great danger to the peace inside our coven. She concluded that I had to learn to reason instead of relying exclusively on my gift. So I was sentenced to meditate for a millennium, deprived of my deck. Since I'm here, I deduce that you don't agree with your leader's judgment, sorry. She was afraid of my influence. Many of our sisters put their trust in my advice. I'm sure that hag thought I was undermining her supremacy and decided to cast me out. You sure sound sour about it. I'd be. I mean, we didn't do anything. Would you kill her should you have the chance? I don't think that's death-worthy, so no. Isolation didn't eat away at your mercy yet, I see. Okay, I will help you recover your powers. Will you get me a new tarot deck? Tarot? Pfft, no. I mean, tarot is cute, but it's too human-centric to grasp the hidden truths of the cosmos. You will create your own deck. My own deck? I wouldn't even know where to begin. Shh, leave the details to me. That is what these 5 days of training are for. You're going back to which school, Fortuna? For this training, we will review the 4 basic elements of magic: air, water, earth, and fire. Oh no. Don't worry, it will be fun. Plus, you'll get to seal a contract with me for each of those energies. Now get some rest. Tomorrow we will start the invisible energy, air. I'm gonna be an airbender! Lesson 11, context. Are you a snake or a fish? I didn't realize this was his little lobster tail. First day of school, are you nervous? To be honest, I'm just happy to be able to hear something other than my own voice. Ha! That's cool. Today we're going to talk about air. I'm going to focus on what will be useful for creating our own divination deck. Understood? Air represents the invisible, the negative space, that which imbues everything. Air is the collective subconscious, energy within a community, the ecosystem. Air is everything that surrounds us. Air is context. Exactly. Master your air and you will acquire unparalleled awareness. There is power in knowing one's place. Even when isolated, you are one with the cosmos. Now, for the first part of our contract, every time they say something like you are one with the cosmos or you're part of the cosmos or whatever, I don't know why, but I get the king character from Katamari stuck in my head. It's just, I feel like it's because, I don't know if he actually does, but I feel like it's because he says something along the lines of like, you are one with the cosmos or something like that, you know what I mean? I don't actually know because I haven't played that game in a long time. But he talks about the cosmos a lot, so that's why I'm like, every time they say cosmos, I'm just like the king. Never the first part of our contract. We will seal our air energies together. Ooh. Yes, please. As I promised, I will let you decide the nature of every seal. You just need to answer a question, but careful. Your answers will affect your fate dramatically. I'm ready. For the air seal, how do you want to be perceived? None of those. Being feared doesn't do shit. Oh, hang on. Oliver, stop eating your paw. I swear to God. I need to get him like a sock. He pulls off the socks, though. He's had socks and little shoes. He just keeps eating his paw. How do I want to be perceived? See, I don't want to be feared because that's stupid. That's really stupid. A lot of people that I know very well also, confuse fear with respect. And I'm like, that's not a thing. I don't know about anyone else, but if I'm terrified of someone, I'm not freaking respecting them, because if they scare me, that means they're a threat, and I do not respect threats. Do you know what I mean? So why would you want to be feared? I don't want to be adored, because that is a lot of pressure. If someone adores me so much that they're like putting me on a pedestal, you can fall a great height. There's a lot of expectations on you when you're adored like that. So I don't want to be adored. I don't like that. You know, I don't want to be pitied because like people just feeling sorry for me, like I'm not cool. I don't know. I guess I'll choose adored just because feared and pitied seem like ugh for me, but adored, I'm like, that one, it's nicer, but like, all of them are bleh for me. I just don't like being a human, okay? Being a human being is hard enough. Like, there's so many, everything is so complex and heavy, and I don't like it. That's what this playthrough is probably going to be. It's going to be complex and heavy, and you won't like it. I want to be adored. Ready for an ego trip, eh? I'm on board. Look at that fiery smile. Inspiring adoration will allow you to gather support from many, but be careful you don't get overthrown by your idol persona. I understand. Allow me to seal our air energies together, then. I mean, that's the thing, like, I don't... Because also, like, you have, like, the spotlight on you, and I do not like the spotlight. I don't like being the center of attention. I know that's probably strange because I have my own channel, but, like, the point of this channel is not, look at me, look how cool I am, adore me. The point of this channel is for me to get over my anxiety of being perceived. Because I don't like being perceived. So this, when I do this, I'm allowing people to perceive me, and that always makes me anxious, but I'm better at it. Oh my god, that's a loud... That is a loud, friggin' car. Hang on a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had some technical difficulties for a second. And my dog was chewing on his paw again. I'm starting to think I might need to pause and, like, make a sock for him, because I don't know where his little puppy socks are, but, like, make a little puppy sock for him, wrap it around his paw, and then, like, do some, like, Coban tape around his ankle or something so that he can't really rip it off and he can't eat his paw. But, like, dude, come on. It's because the grass is wet. Whenever he steps on wet ground, his paw gets really irritated. Anyways, that hurt. Ah, felt good. Can't you feel the power? Yes, I feel it, but I also felt like I was tearing apart. Well, girl, I am a behemoth after all. What did you expect? I know, I can take it. Good. Now focus on that bit of air energy we unlocked. We're going to use it to create our first card. I notice you have a ceremonial tokonoma for witchcraft in the basement. Head over there and I will teach you to create cards. Oh, can we, like, go other place? I really like her. It's like a tea kettle. It's really cute. I've been staring at it the whole time, because it also looks like a little dude, because it's got, like, two little eyeballs here, not really, and then it's got a little flamey mouth, kind of like Calcifer. That's just what I'm seeing. Great card. Okay, this is the Arcane Grimoire. Here you'll acquire magic images that can be used to craft your cards. There are 3 types: spheres for the background, arcana for the main figure on the card, and symbols to add to the some magic pizzazz to your compositions. They all cost magic energy to summon. Right now you can only acquire air-type elements because we've only unlocked the air seal. But you can go ahead and browse the grimoire to savor your future creations. Haha! Okay. Oh. I see. So that's like a stage? Should I be reading these? Maybe I should. Okay, the Opera House. An enchanted opera house that magnifies the emotions of anything sung inside its chamber. Oh, and there's the energy cost. Okay. Okay. Quicksand Graveyard. A magical cemetery for the witches who dared to tamper with time. The quicksand absorbs their bodies and turns their souls into heat. Pleasant Prairie. When Jasmine's mentor retired, she summoned a dozen acres of enchanted grassland inspired by a poem written by the youngest witch of her coven. Okay. Moonstone Temple. Before magical enslavement was forbidden, the long-lost coven of the Jade Sculptors tasked 7 major daemons with carving a gigantic temple out of a moon. Really? The unspeakable dimensions of the temple make the witches who study inside its halls aware of their insignificance within the universe and enhances their powers through humility. Is that a V? And if that is that first one a J or is it an I? Is it J? Oh, it's a J. Okay. Jvalana Payash Jyoti. During the last war before the Age of Witches, the ancients pierced these lands so deep that the planet is always bleeding lava. The first witches tried to heal this dominion by covering it with tears of water deities. The water of Lelube are forever boiling. Rituals performed using salt from these waters grant access to the most profound emotions. Oh, there's a lot. The road! The road back is lethal. The road ahead is unknown. Oh yeah, look at these different... I wonder... Oh, these are probably fire and earth. That makes sense. Demonic Desert Lands, home of Dahlia, the Daggersmith Witch. The white sands of this dominion are cursed. Earth's sediments wake up and transform into bone daemons. Dahlia hunts them and uses their bodies and innards to craft ceremonial knives. Cool. The Shipwreck Library. Whoa. Fish Lady! The home of a water deity that collects every letter that was never sent or never got to its destination. Witches can purchase this lost knowledge in exchange for unedited poems or beautiful shells. Charred Battlefield. War is meaningless. True. Canis Majoris? One of the largest known stars, the forbidden behemoth, was once imprisoned at the core of this red hypergiant. You? Sunset Docks. A humble wooden dock cursed by a heartbroken witch. Legends say that anyone who parts ways with someone and sails away from this dock will never meet the one they left behind again. Jade Monk's Waterfall. Home of the Coven of the Jade Sculptors. The giant Jade Monk statues guard the souls of every member of the clan. If you bring the heart of the deceased Jade Witch back to these waterfalls, she can be born again as a mortal, retaining her memories but not her skills. Those who are reborn must act as servants for the living witches of their coven. Sorry. Gem Skull Belt. That looks cool. Less than a century ago, the architect witch Greth carved 13 skull-shaped rooms out of an asteroid belt and connected all connected by ivory walk bridges. The rumors say these chambers turn a witch's words into energy and will allow them to communicate with extra-dimensional beings. Nomad Sky Caravan. The best merchants of their galaxy. They couldn't figure out how to travel through space, so they tore away a piece of their homeland skies and took it with them. A blue nebula full of flying ships that soar the Milky Way. Okay. Oh, my puppy. He's sitting in the sun now. Titan Quarry. Titans are said to be able to mine a planet the size of Earth in less than 50 years. Their kind is unable to hurt a soul, so they only mine asteroids or planets that are unable to sustain life. No one knows what they use the mine materials for. They are happy to share their ore if you ask them with respect. Okay, the 100-column worship. How many is this? What is this, like 20? Inside the Warhouse Nebula, there's a passage of non-Euclidean canyon filled... Passage to a non-Euclidean canyon filled with 100 obsidian towers. No witch knows who erected them. If you climb onto a tower, you can see versions of yourself looking back at you from the many windows of the rest of the towers. Or are they the ones being watched? Da da da, spooky. Defrenia? A city of blacksmiths built inside the skeleton of a titanic behemoth. The bone marrow of the fallen beast burns for eons, so their forges are always alight. Red Strings Club. A cursed cocktail bar that takes the soul of whoever owns it hostage in exchange for supernatural abilities to read their customers' souls. Interesting. I wonder if that's anything like Coffee Talk. I mean, we were an alien in Coffee Talk, but still. Forgotten Factory. Many millennia ago, before witches cracked the cosmic code to manipulate matter, they built a factory under the crust of Venus. It was operated by iron golems, and it allowed many human covens to expand beyond the solar system. And the last one. Magical Post Office. A magic forest realm inside the folds of time, only accessible by witches' familiars. The magical post office is the quickest way to send letters and parcels to one witch dominion... and parcels to one witch dominion to another. That seems grammatically strange. From one witch dominion to another. Witches favor this method of communication because there is no known way to tamper with it. Okay. And I just... boop. Wait. Let's go. Oh my god, there's so many. Seed of Knowledge, not enough energy. I can do this one. I could do that one. I'll read these other ones later, when we get them. Too much reading for now. Okay, so I can either do the Harpy Herald, Harbinger of Newfound Paths. The Herald has been spreading occult discoveries from the Coven, from Coven to Coven, since she was created by the corpse of Archwitch Kedamia. Or, shamans have been taking care of the soul and heart of many tribes since the birth of the mortal kin. These mortals can grasp a blur of ideas we witches weave into the light of the stars. I like that one, personally. Okay, select a symbol. Okay, can't do a golden oh my god, there's so many. So I can do Onyx Trumpet. Oh. Aether Wings. What? Arbiter Book. Dark Matter Bow. Okay, so I can choose from 4. So Onyx Trumpet is a blatant way to announce your will and desire. This instrument has many detractors, but no one is able to ignore its sentiment. Okay, or, whoops. Aether Wings, one of the most popular spells among beginner witches. The Aether Wings spell not only allows the user to fly, but allows them to gift wings to other beings. Ooh. Kill. Okay, Arbiter Book. An Arbiter's most essential tool. Whatever they write in these books is updated immediately in their Master Grimoire, and once the information is classified by a superior officer, replicated throughout every book of every Arbiter. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, or Dark Matter Bow. An arcane bow designed to hunt spirits. It cannot hurt physical entities, so sometimes witches use it for mock battles and recreating William Tell's infamous shot. Okay. Honestly, I like this one. Blatant way to announce your desire. No one's able to ignore its sentiment. I desire freedom. Oh, and then, oh, now build your card. You can move the background and drag and rotate the scale. Okay. Add as many images to it as you want from the stock of it. Okay. Don't worry. It won't cost you extra energy. Put your soul into it. Okay. So we got some trumpetiness. We got the shaman. Oh, I see. But I can't, like, zoom it in or zoom it out, I guess? I think that's fine. I'll have you sitting right on the stage. That guy will sit with you. Got a nice little trumpet in your fingies. What is this? Duplicate. What is this? Send all the way to back. Send to bottom. Okay. There we go. Okay. Toot. Toot toot. Cool, cool. I like it. Oh, that will be blocked. I see. Nice. Cool. So yeah, you could like totally just make your own little dudes. Oh, I understand. Okay. You guys blend in too much. Boop. Let's give you some bones. I've got a bone to pick. Nice little skelly bones. Can I flip it? Yes. Yes, I can. Put you right there. Well, I'm not super designy-y, but I like it. It'll do for now. Nature's Murmur. The meaning of a card varies depending on which elements you combine. Yeah, I figured. Our elements lean toward relationships, community, and karma. Pay attention to your studies so you can tune your divination style towards the ideas you fancy the most. It can be tricky at the beginning. The only way to master this is through experience. Cool, so my card legend. The chambers of the Opera House make all meaning resonate through every context. They save knowledge, they remember crimes. The sound from the trumpet garners everyone's attention. A hurricane of air energy will stir luck and call for the unexpected. Guide discovery, justice, predestination, and luck. I like it. I made my first card! Did you like it? Looks promising. It was a bit confusing. I prefer tarot. No, I think it looks promising. Feels way more complex than tarot, but I can sense its potential. Good, we're only just getting started. It will... Where did my puppy go? Where did he go? It will make more sense when you try your hand at reading them. We'll wait until you've made at least 2 cards, though. Okay. There's not a lot of predestination in shuffling a single card. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. I'm sorry, you must be tired. Go to bed and review the fundamentals of air. Tomorrow we will unlock your water. Thank you. No, thank you. I will make you happy, I promise. Good night. He's not made of stardust. He can grant your power, but will not understand your heart. O Fortuna, each day me cometh to teach us thee. For briefeth is the cosmos and eternal thy grief. What are you doing? Ha 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 ha. I thought I could get more character. Sorry. Blah, blah. I thought I could get more in character to satisfy your expectations. I'd rather focus on our studies. Oh, come on. You're not the only one excited about being able to talk to somebody after eternal imprisonment. Loosen up a bit. Abramar, let's get on with the study, please. Or, enough, I command you to focus. Or, oh, leaf familiar. What charm art we studying today? What? Ha 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 ha! Color me, art thee well? Ha 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 ha! Stop. I give up. Now come here and teach me your magic. Phew, even joking around doesn't stop you from being intense. Okay, focus, Abramar. Let's begin today's lesson. The second element we will unlock is water. Water represents substance, meaning the hidden nature of things. Water comes in many shapes, purpose, desire, and willpower. Water is everything that lives inside of you. Water is emotion. That's a good synthesis, yes. Master your water and you will have the key to any heart and soul. There's power in empathy and self-awareness. Water isn't my forte, but I understand. Yeah, I noticed that. But don't worry, I'm here to support you. Why is my dog just staring at the door? That's so strange. Now for the second part of our contract. We will seal our water energies together. Yes, please. Again, you decide the nature of our contract. Answer this question. And remember, your answers will affect your fate dramatically. I know. For the water seal, what is your innermost desire? Knowledge. Oh, knowledge. That's not a common desire. Really? People don't want to know things? I want to know everything. One of my thing growing up, like I love school, not for the structure, although the structure was very nice also. Because, like, a lot of school was just conforming to what rules were given to you, which was stupid. However, there were some teachers, some classes that were legitimately like, fuck the rules, we're gonna learn shit today. And I was like, hell yeah, for those ones. So, like, for the longest time, whenever anyone was like, what do you want to do when you grow up? I was like, I just want to be a student, like, perpetual. I want to be a perpetual student. I want to learn as much as I possibly can all the freaking time. I want to be a permanent college student. And, like, honestly, I still do, but now I'm tired because I'm overworked and whatever. Burnt out like crazy. So I just want to sleep all the time now. But yeah, like, who doesn't want to learn? Who doesn't want knowledge? What do you mean that's not a common desire? Everyone wants to know things, right? Well, no, there's some real dum-dums out there, never mind. Some people want to think they know everything, but they don't actually want to know everything. I want to know everything. All the sides of it, good and bad. You know what I mean? But it makes sense. Enlightenment is a mighty resource for a witch. Can't wait to see what you'll make of new knowledge. Although be careful not to stumble onto one of those cosmic truths that are better left unknown. Don't want my favorite witch to lose her mind. Now, I have a question. When will the contracts we've been sealing become effective? Immediately. I mean, they are etched into the Cosmic Wheel as we speak. In time, it'll all come to you. And you will be pretty aware of the moment they're delivered. I see. I can tell you one thing for sure. They'll come in the same order we sealed them. First, you will get your adoration. You'll notice how people idolize you. See, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want to be idolized. I'm not an idol. Don't idolize me. I'm not a fucking idol. Sometime after, you'll discover a new source of knowledge. Then, whatever we seal on your Earth will happen. And finally, in the distant future, you'll pay the price we agree on the fire seal. A price, huh? Everything you've asked for will come at a price. I guess your summoning spell is forbidden for a reason, huh? Having second thoughts? No. I need this. Seal the second contract already. Brace yourself. It's gonna hurt. Ah, my boins! My boins! Woohoo! Girl, you have power. I just hope this torture is worth it. It will be. Have faith. Can I make a new card now? Yes, same as yesterday. Head to the basement. Let's go. I can't interact with anything else. I do like our little space, though. It's very nice. How do we eat? Do we have our own little garden somehow? Also, while she's walking, I just need to check on my dog real fast. He's being weird. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Browse deck or create card. Let's do that. So, we have this one. Bleeding lava. Healing. Okay. Profound emotions. Okay. I like that one. We have the Shipwreck Library. So art and stuff. Sunset Docks. Leaving stuff behind. Oh, we can do... Oh! Just cocktail. Ooh. That is cool. Was that it? I really like this one, personally. I think that one's great. Okay. And then we have... Wolf Mother and Children. A behemoth born from the erratic retelling of a popular fable. Every time a witch tells the story, the seed of knowledge absorbs the sediments of her words. When a tale is narrated enough times, a minor behemoth will appear. The Wolf Mother now wanders the cosmos, adopting orphaned magical creatures. Aww. That's so cute. Sorry. Forbidden Door to Pleasure. Witches found this door chained to the ever-expanding edges of the universe. No one's ever dared to go through it. Once a young witch looked through its keyhole and fell victim to a 7-year-long orgasm, sorry. Jesus. Addicted, she went back to look again, but this time she exploded into red dust. Okay. Let me just say, from watching, like, even just a smidgen, I think there's, like, a documentary or a series or something of a guy, I think it happened to a woman as well, but, like, who was just, could not control it, right? Was orgasming all the time. Eventually it becomes painful. So a 7-year-long orgasm? No, thank you. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, that's a fucking lot. That's not, it becomes, I'm sure it turns from being like, ooh, this is nice. It's constantly happening to like, oh my God, I'm so sensitive all the fucking time. This hurts. You know what I mean? That sounds like torture. The bartender. He is used to mourn and celebrate with people from all walks of life. He knows how to look into the soul of a mortal, and he knows how to exploit it. You go with the bar scene, I think. I kind of like the wolf mom. Okay. And then we have bottomless jug. Its contents are sour because it pours the unshed tears of the dead. Oh. Okay. Unshed tears of the dead. Glass trident. They say it only makes traitors bleed. There's only one, and it has been lost since they used it in the trial that got... Oh, Adana expelled from her former coven. What? Ooh. Lore? Plot? Is that crab? Because that's like seaweed, right? I only have 3 left, though. Oh, I could select this one. Okay. Minister of Secrets. Whatever secret you confess, the Minister of Secrets will keep anyone from spreading it. The spell will break if the eel dies. Oh. Kind of like that one. I wonder how we get more energy later. 1 glass will make you happy, 2 will make you horny, 3 will make you honest. Interesting. Swordfish liquor. Oh my god, there's so many. Veritas mirror. Mirror that only shows the reflection of its owner. You can't lie while looking at it, so witches use it to find out if they are fooling themselves, which happens quite often. Oh my god, there's so many! Snowcat eyes. The eyes of a cat from the Crystal Nebula dimension. If you seal the eye of a snowcat in a glass doll, it'll come to life and protect you until it shatters. They're extremely fragile and extremely dangerous. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking right now, right? We have the location that has healing, right? Shedding of tears, you know? And then we have Wolf Mom, who adopts peeps, right? But also creates behemoths, which can be an issue, but, you know. There's that. So this Unshed Tears of the Dead, right? That kind of matches with the card a little bit. This one is interesting. I'm curious plot-wise, but I don't want to use that for this card. I do kind of like this one, because you have secrets, right? And it's like, well, if you have a lot of emotions and they turn into tears that fill in that ocean or whatever, based on secrets, and it's eels, it's kind of all, I don't know, it's kind of all connected, in a way. What was the other one? This one, I also kind of like. Swordfish liquor. I kind of like that one, too. As well, though, as this one. Right? So you have healing, you can't lie to yourself. I think I want to do this one. Do I, though? Yeah, I do. I think I do. Okay. Oh. So we have here... Oh. Species? A big ol' moon. I like the moon. Could put the moon there. That would be nice. I wonder though if maybe Mom should be facing like that. Facing the mirror. Good babies. Dog babies. Little cutie patooties. All over the place. You know? I keep clicking on them thinking they'll just show up and then I need to move things around myself. On the fish. Love that. Nice. This one's a bit weird, but it's fine. I think it's fine. Yeah. Oh, check that out. We made a sigil. Primordial Caregiver. Card legend. The ever-boiling sea of tears grants access to the most profound emotion. My brain just like short-circuited and I was like, access to the most profound emotions. The love from the wolf mother is infinite. The mirror dispels what isn't true. The flood of water can unleash hidden potentials. Mercy, wellness, communication, peace, power. Yeah, I like that one. I dig it. I like it. Now come upstairs. You're going to read the cards for me. With only 2, I feel like you need at least 3. Wouldn't you think? Time for some divination. This is your area of expertise, so you guide me through this. Okay, a card reading with just 2 cards, huh? We need to test if these really work, so I'll do a reading we can confirm on the spot. I'm going to read your past. Whoa, that's bold. I like it. I'm ready. Okay. Ahem. It's been a couple of centuries without my deck. I may be a bit rusty. You just enjoy it. You're among friends here. Okay, it's going to be a very simple reading. I'm going to draw a card and place it on this spot to read into your past. Here we go. Shuffling the 2 cards. Okay. Assign it to your past. You served many witches in the past. Your life experiences led you to despise most witches, but you love some of them. Your first love was a witch named Gloria. Ooh, how did you get that from that? You served many witches in the past. Is that true? From what I've... Oh, I can pick them! I see. From what I've read, you were exiled thousands of years ago by the founders of your coven. That is correct. Thousands of years is but a tiny fraction in this universe's age, though. Your recollection of my existence may begin with your coven, but I have served many witches from this universe and the universe that came before this one. I'm sure other covens keep records of different myths about me, but I'm considered forbidden knowledge in most magic societies, so I doubt witches will ever get the full picture of my behemoth nature. Will I ever get it? The full picture? You should leave that human husk first. Your organs aren't prepared to contain or withstand some truths about this reality. Ooh, spooky. Hey, I'm serious. I know. I just wanted to take some wind out of your sails. Good grief. Oh. Wow, what was that? I felt an energy surge. That is your deck harvesting energy. Whenever you do a reading, you'll harvest magic akin to the card you drew. Fortune-telling will be your main source of energy once we seal our pact. I see. Alright, the card work. They work like a charm, I must say. You're a gifted fortune-teller, my friend. Thank you. I really miss this. I almost forgot how exciting it is to dig into the secrets of the Cosmic Wheel. I'm so happy for you. And I am so thankful, Abramar. Ha ha ha, we're just getting started. Now go get some rest. Tomorrow we'll make another card and do more divination. Looking forward to it. Good night. Wolf Mom. Abramar loves you. Do you think you will ever be able to love a being such as him? Sure. He's cute. With all the fire and stuff. I like his personality. I really like his personality. He's funny. Them fingies, though. My gosh. I do like his little flames. I think they're really cool. I wish I had a flaming mouth and, what are these called? Eyebrows? That'd be so rad. Today's lesson is about Earth. This is a powerful one. Weren't the other ones powerful as well? Well, of course. But this one is pure potential. Literally power. Okay. Glad to see you excited. Let's begin the lesson, please. Okay, Earth. Earth, how can I sum it up? Earth represents determination, empowerment, everything that pushes you forward. Earth is grounding, support, the source, but also direction of your force. Earth is your drive. Earth is strength. That's it. But bear in mind that it doesn't only refer to your own capabilities, but also the support of your allies. To master one's Earth is to be aware of where to look for potential, not to be drunk on one's power. Motherly love, loyalty, sisterhood, those are all forms of Earth energy. I understand. Now, for the third part of our contract, we will seal our Earth energies together. Lay the question on me. Remember, your answer will affect your fate dramatically. For the Earth Seal, what do you want to become your main source of determination? Love the support of my friends, conquest, defeating my rivals, myself, personal growth and personal growth and self-realization. Myself. Well, I do want myself, but my thing is, I'm thinking about the adoration thing and how he keeps saying that, like, obviously, yes, it can turn sour if you crave adoration so much that you're willing to, like, let go of yourself entirely just to be adored, like, to become someone else so that you will be adored. Like, that's stupid. But people do that, because they just want so badly to be liked that they will shift their form into anything, even things that don't necessarily align with them, right? So, in some ways, I'm like, I want to choose myself because I feel like if we have the adoration, if I focus just on myself, supporting myself, then it probably won't get turned sideways in the future of this game, right? Because I won't rely so heavily on the validation of others, right? Even though I'd want to be adored in the confines of this game, I wouldn't be attached to other people's perspectives of me, right? However, if I choose the self, you could just become very selfish. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, same thing the opposite way. Love the support of my friends. Like, yeah, you could want to be adored, and the support of your friends can keep you straight, but also if your friends are just, like, telling you everything you want to hear, then, I mean, they might not be very good friends, but, like, that could also corrupt you a bit. Do you know what I mean? Because then you're just in an echo box, hearing everything that you want to hear reflected back at you. And you don't really learn anything or grow out of that. I'm going to choose myself, I think. Personal growth and self-realization. Myself, personal growth and self-realization. The lone wolf, huh? It's the safest position to rely on yourself. I mean, you have to live with yourself. You don't have to live... I mean, you technically do have to live with everyone else also. We're all sharing the world, but, like, you can have space from other people. You can never really have space from yourself because you are you. You know what I mean? So, yeah, me. I have to live with me forever until I die. It's me and me. Oh my god, I had there's a song. Oh my god, what is the band? Bleachers? Not Beachers. Bleachers. Female band. Lady band. Woman band. I think maybe one of their more popular songs is Blame Brett. Don't blame me, blame Brett. Blame my ex, blame my ex, blame my ex. Anyways, they have a song where it's me and me, hanging with me and me. Anyways, that song just got stuck in my head because I was like, it's me and me. I just hope you never break down on willpower, or your willpower will shatter and there will be no one able to pick up the pieces. I could pick them up. It's me. It's me and me. Hanging with me and me. Finally free. It's okay. I've come this far by myself. I mean, yeah, we've been alone forever. You sure look strong, I'll concede to that. Very well. Now I will seal our earth energies together. Get ready. Might want to lay down for this one. Oomph. The power! I love earth contracts. I almost vomited with this one. Yes, earth has a lot of presence. I've seen other witches puke right after sealing it. I'm one of the tough ones, then. Oh, you bet you are. You've been the first one not to cry during the ceremony. Although we still have fire to seal. That one is painful even to me. Oh no. You can do this. Only one to go. Now the fun part. Let's make a card. Wow. Alright, let's create a new card. A new card! Alright. Blah, 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 blah. Enchanted Grassland. Poem. Youngest witch of her current. Okay. Oh, ooh. Wait, I could do this one, too. Okay, Jade Sculptors. 7 major daemons. Unspeakable dimensions. Aware of their insignificance within the universe and enhances their powers through humility. Okay, I kind of like that one, then. I do have 2 of these. Do I want that, though? The road back is lethal. The road ahead is unknown. I kind of want to save the other ones for, like, later. Looking for the yellow ones, yeah. Allow them to communicate. Okay, so communication. Find a planet. Okay, so working and sharing. Cool. So, like, community. That one could be good. Wait, what is this one? Okay. Multiple dimensions. First cocktail bar. Expansion, but I don't want that one. That's a fiery one. Okay. Like, this one is just peace, right? It's just peaceful. Nice peace. Whatever. So, I do kind of like that one. I like the peace. I like the humility and knowledge. Kind of. Insignificance, whatever. I like that. And this one's communication. So, I'm stuck between, then, for me personally, this one. Which, like, this one really does just feel like peace. Right? But this one is also not Earth. So we'll do this one, because this one is the Earth one. So we'll do that. Humility. Seed of Knowledge. Okay. I could do this, but my god, look at that cost. Astral behemoth that hides behind the moon of planets which harbor underdeveloped cultures like the solar system's Earth. It puts myths from other dimensions inside of mortal minds to guide and protect them. Okay. Okay, pilot from the Machina cult. The coven of the Machina cult erected these steel golems according to the instructions detailed in the scriptures that the Beldam automata handed to her coven after returning from a 70-year-long trip into a black hole. Okay. The Gold Blower. One of the artisans, a minor god who crafts blessed jars. Water poured from the amphora, blown by the gold blower, will make fruit grow out of dead soil. Wine poured from a gold vase will make mortals find love. Tea poured from a golden kettle will inspire witches to write new spells. It's mostly, air, but that could be good. That could be good. I like it. We have the dragon, born from the imagination of mortals and extinct because of their greed. Dragons are known for keeping treasures and grudges. I don't really want to do a grudge thing, though. Harvest Oracle. A behemoth that keeps 3 of every known seed in this universe. Witches can ask for any of these seeds under oath to restock them after they collect the fruit. Should they fail to deliver, the eyes of that witch will turn into said seeds and the oracle will come to harvest them. Ooh, my god. No, I don't want that. That's scary. I like this little guy. Deerfolk Paladin. Guardians of the Deerfolk Witch Coven. Just like humans, male deerfolk can't become witches. Unlike humans, male deerfolk aren't blind to magic, and they give their lives to the service of their coven to protect knowledge and hunt traitors. I like you. You're cool. So maybe that one. Avian Dancer. Exotic dancing spirits that are summoned throughout the universe for their ability to take a celebration to levels of pure ecstasy. That's spelled funny. Ecstasy. Usually it's C-T. Ecstasy. Anyways. They have never visited planet Earth. Okay, so you're like Dionysus. Ooh, a gentleman, a sir, the florist. A very old man that has given his entire life to the art of growing and reading flowers. He's got to know not only their names and properties, but their effects on the hearts of mortals. That could be nice in a field of... Well, actually, we're in the humility bit, huh? Weirdly enough, I don't really like any of these. I think I'll go with this guy, though. Probably humility, but then we have things that, like, help, maybe? I don't know. Well, God, I don't know. There's none that are just... There's this one. He's the only one that's just Earth. But I don't want to be keeping grudges. You know what I mean? I don't want someone to come harvest my eyes, either. This guy. I choose you, Pikachu. Dear Guardian. Okay. The last bladed tool forged by the Gold Blower. Oh, the Golden Shovel. The Golden Shovel is hollow, so you can feel the energy resonance of the earth while you dig. Okay. That could go with the Gold Blower, if I were to use him in the future. I'm looking specifically for, yeah, just earth. Cane of Sacred Wood. A cane carved out of wood from a sacred willow makes grass sprout from every hole it pokes on even the most arid soil. Let's see. Humility, service, growth. Maybe? Obsidian Sledgehammer. Bolts fixed to the earth by an obsidian sledgehammer are impossible to remove unless you recite the words carved into the hammer's head. They're often used to trap demons or set up camps in the wildlands. No. I don't like it. Not right now, anyways. The Coven of the Jade Sculptors craft these little guardians to bless their roads. Whoever walks a path blessed by the Jade Roadkeeper will be free from thieves and predators. Okay. So, humility, safety... service? Maybe? Maybe. Jade Road Keepers, I'll keep you in mind. Ooh, what's this? Tower Shield. It protects a warrior from their ankles to their eyes. A common piece of equipment for the Deerfolk Paladins. I do have a Deerfolk Paladin. Who is service. And then I could protect them as well. That could be nice. Because humility, like, we are sublime, right? We are but a tiny speck in a giant universe, in a cosmos. And then we have someone who is serving us so we can serve them right back. Maybe. Okay, maybe. I know there's other ones that I can do, but I'm really just looking for the Earth ones right now. Iron Servant of the Forge planet. No, I don't want that one. See, like, you would think, and we might, someday, I don't know, just match these with what they have. Like, obviously, Gold Blower, Gold Shovel, right? You'd probably have it in a particular world card. You know what I mean? I do kind of like this one because of the growth aspect. Right? But then you also have this... which is, like, protection, right? And then you have the shield, which is also kind of protection. Okay, now I'm between the Jade Roadkeeper. I have to sneeze. Jesus. And this one. Excuse me. I don't know. Man. Growth or protection? Part of me is leaning towards this one, mostly because I want to protect the deer. I want to protect the deer paladin guy. I feel like that's the right move because, like, the growth would be for me alone, but, like, or for whoever I'm reading the cards for, but let's do the protection one, I think. Oh, I didn't realize you could multi-select. Cool. Okay, so we have tentacles. Let's see. Where do we want this to be? Maybe here? So we'll have Jade Sculpture there. Twist this guy around. big ol' sword. Can I, oh no. Doesn't really go in between his hands, but that's fine. Now the question is, do we want him to be a man-looking thing? Or do we want it to be a deer-looking dude? Kind of like the deer thing more. It's cute. Do I have to do this? The sword? Or can I pick anything else? No, I have to. Okay. It won't let me delete it. Which is kind of a bummer. You think this one is the back antler? And if that is the case, maybe we'll do that, and then we'll put this one up here. Nice. Dig it. And then we have the jade guy. Tentacles. Okay. You do have hands. Actually, yeah, let's do that. And then I'm also gonna bring you all the way to the front, because why not? That looks kind of weird, though. Ooh, I could have him have shoulder tentacles. Tenta shoulders. That's funny. Okay, if I do this one, but I flip it. Oops. What if I push that one back a little bit? Okay, I don't mind that. Wow. Let's flip that guy. It's a little weird, but it's fine. Okay. Actually, then, switch that. This one. Make it a little smaller, maybe. Yes. Okay, I don't mind that. That's fine. Would you like to hold a scroll in your little weird jade hands? That's fine. It looks strange, but it's fine. Look at that sigil that I just made. Okay. The Moonstone Temple is a gateway to illumination, a symbol for tirelessness, indefatigable support. The little jade statue watches over the querent. Excessive earth energy can lead to immobility. Oh no, really? Determination, rightfulness, support, success, indifference, stagnation. Oh, there's some bad stuff in there too. Nicely done. Come upstairs and do a reading for me, would you? Hell yeah. This is fun, I like it. This game is like 7 hours long also, so be prepared. There's gonna be a lot of this. We're gonna make all kinds of cards, and who knows what's gonna happen with the story, I don't. Okay, we have 3 cards now. Sorry, I'm taking a drink. Any ideas on what to read next? I'm going to read your desire. I want to find out what your true intentions are. Wow. You want to expose your teacher? You'll give me no quarter, huh? I'm game. Do your worst. I need to know, for the sake of our relationship. The moon... Okay, yeah. That's fine. You want to make a difference. You have an impact on this universe. You feel alone, you want to find beings to share your existence with, or you're deeply depressed, you yearn for the peace of mind. Make a difference. Feel alone. I feel like this one, maybe. I don't want to say he's depressed. I do kind of feel like maybe that one. But I feel like he's so happy to be around us that I'm like, you want to share stuff? Let's do that. Oh, I should have looked at the thingies, because that will give me the points. So I don't have any more Earth points, actually. Come on, you don't need a card to guess that. You know I spend most of my time in prison. Of course I feel alone. It may seem obvious to you, but to us, you are a supernatural behemoth lurking in the edges of reality. No one would expect the devil to feel alone, right? I would. Must be lonely being evil sometimes. I mean, especially if you're not actually evil, like, I do not believe in the devil or anything like that, but like, from what I understand, having grown up as a Christian, but I'm not, Lucifer questioned God, and yes, he started a rebellion, but because God didn't like his tone, right? Or didn't like what was being questioned. He didn't like being questioned. He didn't like having his authority questioned. So then the devil, rightfully so, I think, rebelled and was like, fuck you, Dad! If you're not gonna listen to me, I'm gonna make you listen. You know what I mean? And for that, he's cursed forever. And I'm like, well, that's not really an evil thing to question a god who's doing questionable things. You know what I mean? But then he's considered evil for the rest of his life for that. I don't blame him for that. So, for me, I'm like, story-wise, because to me it is fiction, it's not real. If it's real for you, I'm very sorry. You do you. I don't believe in it. So to me, it's fiction, and when analyzing fiction, the devil did nothing wrong, but God is suspicious as fuck. So, anyways, yes, to be perceived as evil, as a devil for the rest of your life because you chose to question your creator, I think is a terrible fate to have, because you probably aren't actually evil, you just have a conscience and a mind of your own, and for that you're punished. That's fucking stupid. Anyways, well, for the same reason I don't speak in verse, I can also feel lonely. I'm not a fictional character. Yeah, okay, I know, my fault. No one teaches you to empathize with otherworldly forbidden beings. I don't blame you. Witches before your time did a great job demonizing my myths. So basically, you would like to have friends. Ha 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 ha. Very much so. I'll be your friend. Poor thing. Still, I don't like to be pitied. Okay. I think I'm going to draw another card. Oh, what for? Quite a difficult character to read. I just can't tell what your deal is. In addition to your desire, I need to ask, why do you behave like this? What do you mean by this? Shh, let the cards speak. You want to be my friend, you crave my approval. You're trying to seduce me. Ooh. Can we romance him? That would be crazy. You feel the need to make your superiority clear. I'm not getting that from him. Even though, like, I want these, but I'm not getting that from him. I'm not getting him being like, I'm superior to you, bitch. Do you know what I mean? So I don't feel that, even though I need those points. I don't want to say that. It doesn't feel true. I also don't think he's trying to seduce us, but that's really funny. I think you're trying to be our friend. You want to be my friend, you crave my approval. You don't mince words, eh? That's just what the cards said. Yes, but you were the one phrasing it. In any case, I already told you I feel alone and that I would love to have friends to share things with. Yes, but I wouldn't have guessed that you would be interested in the friendship of lesser being like me. I was imagining you in a godlike gang discussing the intricacies of the cosmos beyond the limitations of language. Ha 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 ha. That would be very interesting indeed, but I enjoy your company a lot. I like you a lot. Well, we only have each other now, so aren't we friends already? Nah, doesn't feel like it yet. I'd say for now we're partners at best, but I trust that in time— uh-oh. It froze. It froze! No! Bring me back. Does it autosave? It froze. Fuck. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully it doesn't freeze. I'm actually going to do you want to make a difference. You want to have an impact on this universe this time. Of course, who doesn't? Also, yeah, I changed my card a little bit. I kind of flipped things around. Want to change the universe? Most people I know would be happy with affecting their community. Many others are happy enjoying their passions, rejoicing in the little details. You want to alter the whole universe. Sounds like a bit delusional. Or sorry, delusions of grandeur, don't you think? Hey, I'm not delusional. It's a matter of scope, Fortuna. A behemoth's relationship with time and space are substantially different to yours. To rejoice in the little details for me may well mean altering the fate of a whole coven. A decent project might be to change the course of history. That sounds dangerous for us lesser beings. Come on, why do you assume my plans will be harmful to anyone? Can't I dream of, I don't know, spreading peace throughout the universe? Do you? Well, no, it was just an example. What is your dream, then? I don't know yet. For now, I'm busy trying to figure out how to break this cycle of being summoned and then cast away. I see. Yes, I see. I think I'm going to draw another card. Oh, what for? You're quite a difficult character to read. I just can't tell what your deal is. In addition to your desire, I need to ask, why do you behave like this? What do you mean by this? Shh, let the cards speak. Okay. This time, I want to... I want to do the flirty one. I just want to see it. It seems funny. I mean, this one gives more points evenly spread out, but I kind of want to see what his response is for this one. You're trying to seduce me. Hitting on me through the cards, aren't you? No! I swear, this is the card's message. Don't try to dodge the bullet. What is this about? I admit I have a strong fetish for witches, bro. Ugh, creepy. It's not like that. I'm not talking about sex exclusively. There's something tense and stimulating about becoming a witch's servant. Your desires are always so colorful. I just can't get enough of the rush that comes from satisfying a witch. Still sounds perverted to me. I won't argue that it's never a perversion. I'm lucky my abilities are so tempting for your kind. I'm eager to see how our time together will play out. I predict that you are destined to stir things up dramatically. You sure love drama. Ha 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 ha. It's what makes existence worthwhile. I'm a bit scared now, actually. Just a bit? Okay. You went in for the kill with this reading, didn't you? That's my divination style. If we don't dig into the intense stuff, we might as well just have a normal conversation. You're absolutely right. I can see I won't get bored with you. Yes, I came to entertain. What now? I'm the one who needs some rest after today's session. Go and review what we've studied so far and get ready for tomorrow's lesson. Fire is the last seal and also the most trying of the energies. Very well. Good night. Do you believe your friends will understand why you summoned the forbidden behemoth? No. Will they tell on you to the coven? Probably. Had you discovered through your fortune-telling that a fellow witch had broken this same rule? Probably the one who got expelled, yeah. You would have reported her, wouldn't you? I don't know. I don't know the rules yet. Why is it bad? Why is it bad to do this exactly? I'm sure there's a reason, but I don't know the rules, so I cannot turn someone in when I don't know if they've broken the rules or why those rules are in place. Like, because sometimes in certain societies or places in general, there are rules that I think are pretty freaking stupid. Like, they don't make sense and they're literally just there to control people and no other reason, right? That's it. There's no good reason for that rule. So, like, and I'm a rule follower, right? Like, I really follow the rules very, very carefully. But if the people teaching me the rules of the environment that I've been welcomed into, whether it's a job or whatever, right? If they're teaching me these rules and telling me these rules, but there's a rule that doesn't make sense and I question it, and they do the whole basically because I said so sort of a thing, then I'm like, then that's a stupid rule. If you can't justify why this rule exists, you can't give me a reason why this rule is here, then I'm not going to follow that rule. Because it's a stupid rule. You don't have a reason for this rule to exist. Like, do you know what I mean? I am coming up with like a bad example. But like, for instance, like I used to work at Barnes & Noble. So for instance, if at Barnes & Noble they were like, you have to wear your hair in a very specific type of bun, right? You have to. I'd be like, why? Why is that the rule? And if they were like, well, just because, right? I'd be like, well, that's stupid then. And if they were then like, oh, because we all need conformity, we all need to conform and adhere to this one rule, we all need to look exactly the same. That is a stupid reason for having a bun also. If you're in food service, that makes sense. You need to keep your hair up and clean, out of the way. You don't want it getting in the food. You also need to wear a hairnet. You know what I mean? Like, that makes sense in that environment because there is a protective reason for doing that, right? There's a food safety reason for doing that. When it comes to, like, we just need to look all the same, I'm like, that's dumb, right? Like, I did also work in this place once where, we were not customer facing at all. It was a factory, but they were like, everybody needs to wear, like, I don't know, khaki pants. Everybody needs to wear like a polo shirt, right? Or whatever. Everyone needs to look super professional. And I'm like, but we're dealing with like glass and glue and broken things. Why are you going to make us wear nice clothing that also is going to be covered up? But like, no one comes in here to look at us. So why can't we just wear like jeans and a t-shirt? You know what I mean? And then, like, obviously an appropriate t-shirt, you don't want anything, like, too graphic on there, you know? But, like, why can't we just wear something that makes us comfortable and that's sturdy? Why are you trying to make us conform to all wearing, like, business attire in a non-business, like, type of work style? That makes no sense to me. And so it's stuff like that where I'm like, that doesn't make any sense to me, so I might begrudgingly follow the rule just so I don't get fired, but you sure as shit can bet that I'm gonna complain about it and try to get it changed because that's stupid. That's a stupid rule. Anyways, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Ready for more? Yes. How have you found the ceremony so far? So anyways, my point is, if you're gonna turn someone in for breaking the rules, I need to know what the rules are, why those rules exist, before I decide to turn someone in, because, like, yeah, if they're breaking a big fucking rule and it's a huge issue, like in food safety, if they're not washing their hands, wearing a hairnet, covering their beard if they have one, like, if they're using their bare fucking hands to, like, squish guacamole or whatever, that's just an example, I don't know, but, like, if they're doing that kind of stuff, then, like, yeah, I'm gonna report you because that you're directly causing, especially if you don't wash your hands after you pee, like, what the fuck, dude? But, like, you are directly causing that food to get contaminated and it's going to make people sick and potentially die. So yeah, I'm gonna report that, right? But, like, if someone comes in and they're wearing, like, the wrong color shirt, oh no. To me, I'm like, whatever, that's not the biggest deal. I don't fucking care what color shirt you're wearing. I get that we have a uniform, but, like, if you're having, like, a laundry day or whatever, you couldn't get to it, so this is what the shirt that you're wearing today, I'm not gonna make you go home and change your clothes or leave for the day. I'm gonna be like, whatever, it's a shirt color, wear what you can today, let's just get some work done. Do you know what I mean? Two completely different. I'm not gonna report you for that. Like, I don't know. It depends. It depends on the severity of what the rule is and why it's there and whatever. How have you found the ceremony so far? Do you want to review any elements before continuing? I don't think so. It was pretty basic stuff. Understood. What's the matter? You're not as chipper as usual. Ah, yes, I'm sorry. Fire is usually my favorite lesson, and it marks the final step before our contract becomes effective, which I'm looking forward to. But I have a bad feeling about this. That's odd. Based on your act and all so far, I thought you enjoyed the threat of dire consequences. Oh, of course I do. That's the kind of adrenaline. That kind of adrenaline is my favorite thing in the cosmos. What is it then? Look, you're right. I better stop dwelling on silly worries and focus on our training. I'm just moody for some reason. It's not silly. What do you say we look into it with our cards after we finish today's session? That might be a good idea. That's one of the perks of being summoned by a fortune teller. Ha 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 ha. So true. You're on. It'll be a good challenge as a final test for this new deck. That's the Abramar I know. I need you sharp for the final lesson. Fire it is, then. This element is usually feared by most and yearned for by those with ill will. But fire is more versatile than most magic practitioners think it is. Fire represents adversity, battle, everything that is against you. Fire is challenge, intimidation, and the fuel of every battle. Fire is your wrath. Fire is conflict. Exactly. But don't just dwell on the negative aspects of the definition. Conflict also means growth. The only time fire is bad is when you're on the losing side. And even in defeat, there's a great deal of growth. We are the living example of that. Haha. Master your fire and you will conquer anything the cosmos throws at you. To tell you the truth, I'm more intimidated by water. I'm actually quite fond of fire. Ha 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 ha. Maybe that's why we get along so well. Now, the final contract. This answer will affect your fate profoundly. For the fire seal, what will you sacrifice to access my magic? My immortality, the coven, the life of whoever I love the most. Oh, shit. My immortality. Immortality is whatever. Tiny little rant. I feel like being immortal is literally torture. It would be eternal suffering forever and ever and ever. Because, like, especially if you were, like, the only immortal, or you had, like, a few other people who were also immortal, but maybe you don't have any kind of actual bond or connection with them besides the immortality thing. Like, watching the people that you love die, watching atrocities happen everywhere all the time, and potentially being powerless to stop them or do anything about it. Like, having to live in a body every single day forever. Forever. That would suck. Especially if, when you're immortal, you still age. Like, being immortal doesn't mean that you don't age, right? You don't have eternal youth, you just have immortality. Which means you don't die by normal means, essentially, right? You can probably still be killed if you're immortal, but it just means that you are no longer mortal, so you do not subscribe to mortal rules. Therefore, death cannot catch you in the way that it could a mortal. But, like, anyways, immortality seems like a fucking curse to me, so I'm giving that up. Oh wow, are you sure about that? You live a maximum of another 60 years after you pay the price. Plus, you won't be able to live in space anymore. You'll have to go down to Earth and live among humans. You want to reconsider? No. Why would we... Why would I want to... Why... What? No. No, this is my final answer. As you wish. I will let your decision into the Cosmic Wheel and pray it doesn't break you apart when the time comes to pay the price. Brace yourself. Because also, I wouldn't want to make someone that I love suffer just so that I can get what I want in life. And also, like, the Coven is a sisterhood, and even though they kicked me out, me not knowing anything much about the Coven, I don't want to punish them either for something that they might not have agreed to. It could have just been one witch in the Coven, the head of the Coven, who made this choice, and the rest of everyone else literally doesn't have a say, right? And so they just kind of have to go along with it, and that would suck, because maybe magic is binding them in that kind of a way. I don't know yet. I have no idea yet. So I'm not going to punish them before I know why, like, who they are, why I would be punishing them. Can't breathe! This pain, it burns! It's breaking my atoms apart, I love it! Help me! Fortuna? Uh-oh. Fire! We're cute. Yo, we're cute! Is this the opening sequence? I dig it. Nom nom nom. He just ate the Sisters of Fate. Wake up. Fortuna, wake up. Chapter 1. Arbitrage. What happened? Sorry, I had to wake you up. You've been asleep for a couple of days. Oh, hopefully I didn't pee my pants. You dropped dead after we sealed the fire contract. I thought it might be too much, so I let you rest. I feel dizzy. I had the weirdest dream. Oh yeah, what about? Can't remember, but it felt premonitory. I feel bad for waking you up, but you have some business to attend to. What do you mean? Look at the window, you've got a visitor. That falcon? That's a familiar from an arbiter. Ooh. What is an arbiter? The arbitrage office is an organism composed of former witches unaffiliated with any coven. That ensures no witch is operating outside the laws of the magical pact. They also rule over conflicts between different covens and rarely interfere with internal affairs. It was founded about 400 years ago, so it makes sense you don't know them. Yeah, this happened during my slumber. Why were they created? Well, both the Arbiters and the Magical Pact were created after an especially bloody witch war that ended with our coven burning 87 witches inside of a white star. Dang. Brutal. To avoid future atrocities, some witches vowed to stop using magic and focus exclusively on keeping the peace. In the beginning, it was a group of devotees who wanted to avoid tragedy, but nowadays it's mainly composed of outcasts that have to serve the arbitrage office as a lifelong punishment. Wow, things have gotten a lot bleaker since I was last put to sleep. This all happened before my time, but I'm afraid of having witch wars than but I'm more afraid of having witch wars than witch cops. And what do you think the Arbiter wants? Maybe they noticed I summoned you? That's impossible. My arts are untraceable. Then there's only one way to find out. Let's invite her over. Sure, I'll make myself invisible whenever you get a visit. Also, you have some energy pooled from sealing the fire contract, in case you want to expand your deck before inviting the Arbiter over. Okay. Plus, I still owe you for a reading, right? Don't worry about it. There will be time for that. Okay. But you're not off the hook. We'll look into what worries you eventually. As if I could escape you. Well, yeah, let's get some... Boop, boop, boop. Let's create a card real fast. So, we have fire! Cemetery for witches who dare to temper with time. The quicksand absorbs the bodies and turns their souls into heat. Okay. Dagger Witch. Dahlia hunts them and uses their bodies. Okay. Ceremonial knives. Okay. War is meaningless. I do like that one. War is meaningless. The forbidden behemoth was once imprisoned at the core of this red hypergiant. You don't say. Is he the forbidden one? Forge, okay. Well, I do like the quicksand graveyard, and I also like the Flameo Hotman planet. Maybe we'll do Flameo Hotman. Astral Behemoth, okay. We're looking for some red stuff. A goddess in love with a sidereal snake? An ever-burning passion that shatters the fabric of the void. Ooh. Eve? Duchess of Solace. A fairy that offers her services as a dominatrix for sorceresses lost in lust. When a witch draws her power from passion, she can reach a point at which her libido takes control. With her extensive erotic repertoire, the Duchess of Solace has never failed to exhaust a lustful witch and return her to normal. Okay. Although humanity has a long history of witch burning, they have never managed to burn a real witch. Banner Bearer, you're so cute! Considered puny cowards, these witches know there's nothing braver than to charge onto the battlefield with a cloth instead of a sword. Cool. The cool guy! The Purple Blood Seeker. The last coyote gunslinger out to hunt down the scions of the Purple Blood Behemoth throughout the vast cosmos. She feeds on their blood and extends her life to prolong her never-ending vengeance. Interesting. Bartender, what's up? The astronaut. Look at all those moths. Look at all those chickens! He knows that time is a sea and not a line. He's on a quest to make the universe equal and just for... Oh my god. Equal and just for every life form. Dunahrai. Okay. The fallen hero. You're missing an arm. Oh, there it is. Heroes don't protect the people, but ideals. A symbol of resilience and sacrifice. They can only be killed by corruption. Ooh, okay. I like the fallen hero. I also really like her, though. Trying to think with the burning planet, that's also like a prison, technically, right? Imprisoned love. Corruption. I kind of want to go with the red theme. Let's go with that one. Okay, golden shovel. Asteroid. Asteroids are astral bodies with a destination. When an asteroid is born, it is written in its core where and when it will crash. They bring fire and change. Okay. Ruby candle lamp. Unnatural crimson flames enlighten the dark paths of the mind. They shed light over hidden courage, but also rage. Ooh, I like you. Okay. Fire Whip of Dominance, a popular tool among witch summoners to tame fire elementals. The spirits do not submit because of the pain, but because of the pleasure. Oh, it hurts so good! Igniting Saber. Blades made out of daemon bones that can light on fire if you whisper the name of the beast they came from. Cool. Ah, look at those guys! Ah! Okay, Blue Light Torch. Eyes for the night, pain for the wraith. Little birds. The Inevitable 3. A summonable flock of legendary prey birds that can deliver any message, hunt any fugitive, and steal any trinket. Okay. Hunter Witch Rifle. Witches that specialize in hunting magical beasts often turn their wands into rifles. These weapons are able to shoot any magical spells sealed inside a sapphire bullet. How cool. Well, I think I like the Firelight, this one. Yeah. That one intrigues me the most. Oh my god, I thought the snake was coming out of that lamp for a second. Cover up that booty. Let's actually, yeah, I don't mind that, but let's maybe make it so she's like carrying the lantern in a way. It seems like I need both of these, right? Big flame. Flippy? Oh, it's not. Well, yeah, that's fine, I guess. I was like, no, that's not quite what I want, but it's kind of okay. Nom 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 nom! Yeah, maybe if she kind of hangs out there. Maybe he should have the lantern. She'll have the candle. With the big old flame. Maybe I'll make him a little smaller. That? Maybe he's got the little lantern and his little teeths. Like that. Oh, that's as big as it gets. Darn. Well, I guess I can put this in the corner. Should she have some little snakies coming off of her? Yeah, sure, why not? We got flame, we got snake. I think that's okay. That's an okay one. Ardent Honeymoon. The energy of the star is fierce, a love too intense on the verge of turning into hatred. The red flame from the candle leads to disgusting discoveries. The overstimulated fire energy becomes the cleansing power, death and rebirth. Deception, the unknown, rejection, bad omen, change, rebirth. Cool. Okay. Look at my deck. I've got that guy, I got that guy, I got that guy, and I got that guy. Awesome. Okay. I dig it. I wonder how many more I could make right now. Let's not, just for now. Let's go talk to the bird. Hello, bird. Dear Fortuna, my name is Thea. I write to you from the Arbitrage office. Your personal situation caught the attention of my superiors, who tasked me with reviewing your case. I would like to interview you regarding your exile and write a plea to your coven's leader to revisit your case if we judge the punishment to be excessive. I think it's excessive. Why did it take you, what, 200 years? Is that how long we've been here? Why did it take you 200 years to learn about this? Yours faithfully, Thea Arbitrage Badge 210, rank Waxing Crescent. Not yet. Can I talk to him? I can't do a reading for him yet? Alright, well, let's invite them. Hello! Welcome to my abode. In space. Thea. Thanks for having me. My name is Thea, Arbiter Badge 210. Thank you for coming, Arbiter. I really appreciate the office paying attention to my case. I've been isolated for 200 years so far. That's precisely why I'm here. The Arbitrage office recently discovered your situation, and we are worried it may go awry for the community. Excessive punishments beget rancor, and 1,000-year-long exile? That's the perfect recipe to build up a lot of bad blood. And we all know what a witch can do with a surplus of bad blood. Uh-huh. But I'm here to help you. Let me know about your case, and we'll look for a way to make you feel better. Thank you. I already had a meeting with, Adana, the leader of your witch clan. Adana told me that you predicted the fall of your coven. She explained to me that she didn't punish you for that, though. She punished you because of how you handled it. Apparently, you plunged the coven into chaos, giving ill advice to any witch, telling them to prepare for the end times. And those actions almost destroyed the coven before its time, so she decided to exile you and deprive you of your deck so you can meditate on the range and meaning of your powers. Now, that's the official version. I'm interested in what you have to say. Do you think what you did was wrong? No, a premonition that Grave should be disclosed to the community, or yes, I should have gone to Adana first. No, I think it should be disclosed. You don't agree with your leader's judgment. That's not dangerous per se, but it is a bad ingredient to add to the pot of imprisonment. What would you have done then? If the end were nigh? You'd like to know, right? I shouldn't give my opinion. I have to act as a neutral party, Fortuna. Next question. Do you think your punishment is fair? Absolutely not. This is way too excessive. Yes, I trust. No. This is too excessive. Absolutely not. This is way too excessive. I understand. Hardly anyone would accept this kind of sentence. How are you coping with centuries of isolation? This is horrible. Please help me. At first it was hard, but now I think I can manage. Yeah. Wow, you are strong. I'll see what I can do to improve your situation. I can leave less worried about you doing something drastic, right? Yes, I believe so. I still don't understand why Adina deprived you of your tarot deck. I mean, if you're isolated, what does she care if you have your magic or not? That's something I'm supposed to reflect on while I'm exiled. It's a pity, because I'd have loved to have my fortune read. Anyway, before I leave, as an arbiter, I'm obliged to ask. Anything to confess? Actually, I am crafting a new deck for divination. Oh, wow. That's bold. But I don't think what you're doing is illegal. Adina took your tarot cards from you, but she doesn't have authority over your new creations. Yet. I'm sure she won't be happy to hear it, though. You don't need to report to Adina, right? I trust in the office's neutrality. Of course, unless you break the magical pact or it becomes relevant during the trial. We won't disclose sensitive information from our investigation. In any case, what I'm crafting isn't a tarot deck, it's something new. Oh, really? Can I see it? Would you like a reading? As an arbiter, it is my duty to make sure that your new project doesn't break the magical pact, so I would love a reading very much. Yes, please. It'll be my pleasure. Is there something you want to ask the deck? I want to know what's in the future regarding my career as an arbiter. Very well. I'm going to draw 2 cards for you. The first one to look for opportunities and good omens, and the second one to warn you about possible challenges or adversities. Ugh, that's scary. Would you prefer not to know? No, please go ahead. Alright, here we go. Okay. You're willing to see, emotion? Okay. So I can assign this to whatever. So this one is like emotions and stuff. I'll say good. Caregiver seems good. You're going to be promoted to a higher rank. Can I move it? No. You're going to be promoted to a higher rank. In the future, you and I will become allies. Ooh. You're going to meet someone really special that's going to change your life. Ooh. Ooh. This isn't necessarily positive, though. I mean, really special, yeah, but that could mean anything. Special as in, like, they're unique and very powerful, and change your life could be good or bad. You know what I mean? I'll just say you're gonna get a higher rank. You're going to be promoted to a higher rank. Oh, why? Can't really tell how or why or how, but I'm pretty sure you'll be promoted to the Arbitrage office. I'm not really due a promotion until I do 5 more years of service, though. What I'm reading is a lot closer than that. Wow, how is that possible? The cards didn't say, but you earn it by doing something important. Congrats. Now I'm all nervous thinking about what it's gonna be. Just be ready for any opportunity and do your best. Understood. Okay. Ardent honeymoon. Ooh, love. Fiery love. Be careful. You will suffer a critical permanent injury or wound. I see war. You will be sent into combat. Or you will suffer a critical permanent... Oh, just... Okay. Critical permanent injury or wound. We'll do that one. I see war. You will be sent into combat. What? What do you mean war? I can see a high-scale conflict that requires arbiters to go into battle. Oh my god, but that is huge. I have to warn everyone. No, wait. Don't do that. I have experience in ringing the catastrophe bells, and it doesn't bring any good. But I can't just do nothing about it. Let the higher-ups know, and no one else. And keep my name off the record if you can. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to do that, but I'll protect my source as much as I can, I promise. Thank you. Oh my, war. Maybe military achievements are how you get promoted. Maybe. It makes sense. Okay, I'll protect you all. I'll protect you all. That is our duty. Thank you. Well, what do you think of my new deck? I want to be adored. That was amazing. And a bit scary, but mostly amazing. Thank you. Your gift could be a very valuable asset for our office. It's a crime that you're imprisoned here. Well, I shouldn't position myself in such matters. At least not that strongly, hee. In any case, it's an objective truth that your skills are wasted on this forsaken rock. Now, as an arbiter, I can't simply overrule Adana's sentence, wow. But I'm going to lift the ban on visitation. Wow, can you really do that? I just requested a permit from the main office. It'll become effective as soon as my arbiter's notebook gets updated with the moon stamp. Arbitrage forms are updated to in the Master Grimoire as soon as my pen touches the paper. All of what I've written so far is already in the office archives. You girls sure are efficient, eh? There are witch covens all around the universe. We can't afford to be traveling back and forth to the Moon Temple all the time. Makes sense. And it's official! You can now receive guests on your cute asteroid home. Ah, this makes me happier than I can express. Teehee. You deserve this. I'm just happy to ease your pain. Thank you so much. I'm just doing my job, so we're now just on house arrest instead of in prison. I mean, we're still technically in prison, but like we're mostly now just on house arrest. We can't leave, but they can come in. Do you want me to let your coven know? Just let Jasmine and Dahlia know for now. I'm not ready to go public yet. It's been 200 years. I understand. I'll send a falcon to each of them. Thanks again. Well, I should be going now. It's been a pleasure to meet you, and thanks for the reading. Even if it was so ominous. Take care. Let me know if there's any trouble. Bye! I wonder what would have happened if I put Wolf Mom in the bad spot. I'm curious. Chapter 2! The Making of a Witch. How many chapters are there? I should look this up. Oh my god, everyone's cute! Everyone's so cute! Let's see, shall we? Sorry. And I had a 5-minute long orgasm. Wow. We'll just keep that up on the screen for a second. Just hang on. I just want to see how many chapters we have. How many chapters in Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood? How many chapters? 7. 7 chapters. Okay, cool. Well, then I guess I'll do chapter 2 this time as well, maybe? Or at least some of it, I don't know. No way, you're shitting me. How do you know it was 5 minutes? Were you counting? I swear, I don't know what he did to me. I pushed him away when I started coming. He rolled up a cigarette and smoked it while watching me squirm. When he put it away, I was still fighting my last spasms over the carpet. I'm so jealous, I want to have a super orgasm too. I don't. This is so TMI, but I don't like the sensation. I'm also asexual, so maybe that is part of it. It's overwhelming, and I don't like it. I don't like it, so go hell yeah for you guys, because you guys like them. Not for me. How did he do it? Well, he put the special toy in my butt. That played a major role, but I think it was the combination of many factors. The incense, the cocktails he prepared, the music, the smell of the sea. The planets just aligned, what can I say? So cool. Hearing about your sex adventures is so fun, you should write a book. I'd rather keep it between us. I don't want everybody to discover I'm a sex goddess. Imagine dealing with all those slimy middle-aged guys at the office. Ugh. True, true. You should calm down with the sex goddess stuff for a little or you'll end up finding trouble. More trouble, I mean. Oh, come on. It's only been a couple of scares. What's life for if not to enjoy ourselves? Zuh. You need to find someone half as good as me to understand all the good sex you've been missing out on, sis. Ew. I've got to say, I wouldn't mind experiencing for myself what a goddess can do. Ha 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 ha. What are you saying? You have Alicia. Alicia? Alicia. Actually, we broke up. No! Oh, girl, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry, Eva. Eva or Eva? I'm gonna say Eva! What happened? We've been dating since high school, and I guess we just drifted apart? But you looked so good together the last time we had dinner at your apartment. Yeah, we've always been good at putting up a front, but the truth is that, this last year we've been fighting too many times a week. What about? Oh, the stupidest details. I have my theory about what was pissing Alicia off anyway. I tried to confront her about it, but she wouldn't admit it because that would make her a bad person or something. It was because of all the activism, right? Wow, how did you know? Nah, I just said it because it pisses me off a bit too, to be honest. Treese! I guess sometimes I can be a bit too passionate? It's not that. Being around someone fundamentally good can be frustrating. Oh, that fundamentally good. Like, got it. I mean, you're vegan. Only consume local produce, wear repurposed clothes, volunteer at a soup kitchen. But that's not much of a sacrifice. It's just about working on your habits, really. Come on! Okay, I get it, but I never asked Alicia to do all those things. Like I said, it's not your fault, but I couldn't be happy eating Burger King and wearing leather boots next to you. Come on, I'm sure their relationship was more complicated than that. Nah, she's dead right. She just couldn't stand this goody two-shoes. Look, the sea! Ah, it smells so good. We're here, girls. Let's offer our souls to the ocean and cleanse all the shit we've picked up from the city. Can't wait to see the meteor shower. I'm gonna wish for the three of us to leave everything behind and come live here. Love you. Aw, always so corny. Ha ha ha, we love you too. Are you a virgin? What? Why would you ask that? Ha 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 ha. You never talked about dating, and I've never known any boyfriends or girlfriends of yours. I've had sex, but I've never had a relationship. Don't try to look cool. My sister had sex once in high school, and that's it. There's nothing wrong with that. I was just curious. I don't know. I like sex, I think. But I rarely find anyone that piques my interest. Well, don't worry. You'll find someone special eventually. Not if she's ace. And if she doesn't find anyone, that's alright too. Yeah. Relationships are overrated. Maybe. Stay out of my business, you two. It's the next stop. I'm pulling over. Dude, we're so cute. Look at all of us. I'm going to start preparing dinner. Do you feel like pizza? Yes! My body's so ready for pizza. Do it, sis. Coming right up. Oh my god, I'm making pizza! Well, first, the cheese. Must have the cheese. All over the place. Little pieces of cheese everywhere. Oh man, I want some pizza now. Get this one here. Boop. One here. And this one here. Beautiful. Wonderful. Mushy rooms. I do like the shrooms. Of the mushiness. Some of these guys in places, too. This is a nice game. Oh, I can't grab these ones? Darn it. Well, I don't like olives and I don't like pepperonis. I'm assuming this is like, thyme, maybe? Or rosemary? Hard to tell. Nope. Actually, what if I... do like that? A little bit of that. some of that. Pretty nice. I like it. I'm all done. No bell peppers. I really like whatever, like, veggie lovers or veggie supreme or whatever. Like, they're called different things wherever you get pizzas, right? But, like, it's usually, like, veggie lovers or veggie supreme, but it's got, like, the bell peppers, the mushrooms, all of the veggies. Except I don't like the olives, but they always put the olives on there. But olives are the only thing I'm like, no, 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 no. I mean, pepperoni, I don't go out of my way to get it, but if it's on a pizza, I'll eat it, because whatever. But, like, almost anything goes with pizza. It's cheese. Everything goes with melted cheese. Like, come on. There's something magic about this dough. Having a sister that owns a food truck sure is a perk. Yeah, thanks for the pizza and for the ride, Fortuna. And for forcing me to eat cheese. Oh no, I'm so sorry. It wasn't on purpose. I made the pizza on autopilot. It's okay. I mean, cheese is the thing I miss the most from having gone vegan. This is a beautiful accident, but try not to feed me cheese again, please. Yes, yes, I'm sorry. I cannot fathom a pizza without cheese. I wouldn't even call it pizza. I can make nice pizzas without cheese too. I mean, wouldn't they have like vegan cheese? Do they not? Isn't it just like tofu and stuff? But they like make it melty and like gooey and stuff? Do they not? I don't know, because I'm not a vegan. I eat everything and anything for the most part. There are things I don't like, but like I'm not super picky. I'm willing to try things. There are some things where I'm like, I already know I don't like that, no thank you. But like most things I'm willing to try again and again and again. Because why not? Experiences change people. Palates change as you grow. You know, food you didn't like when you were a kid, suddenly you might like now as an adult. Food you used to like, or foods you... Wait, hang on. Yeah, like sweet stuff. When I was a kid, I used to love sweet stuff all the time. Now I'm like, it's too sweet, too much chocolate. I love chocolate, but like, I can only have a little bit before I'm like, that's too much. Because I'm old now. I'm an old lady in my 30s. I bet I could make, not even the mid-30s either, but I'm an old lady. I bet I could make one even you would enjoy. I've been an old lady since I was a kid, though. I've always loved the whole idea of, like... I mean, I've always liked things that are associated with being a quote-unquote old lady. Rocking chairs, the fireplaces, like, knitting, crocheting, being alone, being a cat lady, like, all those things, and sewing, like... I don't know, I would just tell my friends, like, I'm interested in just reading, I don't want to do other things, and everyone's just like, you're such an old lady, and I'm like, I know, what can I say? I'm literally 14 years old, and I'm already ready to be in a retirement home. Give me that retirement home. What do you mean, even me? Someone with as high standards as few manners as you. Hey! Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. You're kidding, right? Yes, of course, relax. She knows how to piss you off, huh? Yeah, what a talent. By the way, how long until the meteor shower? It could start any minute now. We'll definitely be watching stars fall in less than an hour. What are you girls gonna be asking for? Huh, we're not supposed to tell, are we? That's up to you. But I believe the stars don't care about what you say out loud. What are you going to wish for? Many things. I have a list, haha. But I guess that my most important wish is I want to become a better person. What do you mean? You're already a good person. Don't bother sweet-talking me. I can tell. I see it reflected in you and in the people at the office and in every guy after they ejaculate. You? I'm obnoxious. You could work on your empathy a bit, yeah. Fortuna? It's okay. We promised we'd never bullshit each other, right? Or sorry, each other, right, little assholes? I love you. I love you too. I'll never get you two. Haha, I guess we're a pair of mean sisters and that's all there is to it. What do you plan to wish for, Eva? I want to save the world. Come on, you can't really be that selfless. Not really. It makes me really anxious, even with everything I do. No matter if I recycle, consume critically, go to rallies, or donate part of my income to fight poverty. The world always moves in the wrong direction. We can't fight whoever's in the driver's seat. I want the stars to help me not give up against impending doom. I'm sorry. Eva, would you like me to help you figure this stuff out with my cards? Oh, yes, please. I've been thinking about your tarot deck all day, but I was too shy to ask, haha. You know I enjoy reading your fortune. Please go ahead. Sweet! Alright, what do you want to know? I want to know about the world's fate. That's very brave. Are you sure you want to ask the tarot about... Oh, is this where we're going to discover that the world is ending? Yes. Even if what we find is something terrible? Yes. Okay, we'll look into the fate of the world. Also, I'd like to know what I can do to make it a better place. Understood. Focus on those questions in your mind while I shuffle the cards. Temperance. The kind and calm figure personifies moderation, harmony, and synthesis. The water flowing between jugs as an avatar of communication. Sign. I can't re-look at it, though. I'm gonna give you temperance. You'll set up a guerrilla propaganda group that becomes famous worldwide, or, incapable of fighting corporations and governments, you'll start a foundation to support the damned. Whoa. Yeah, support the damned. Oh, that's beautiful. And sad, but also beautiful. You will create homes, you will feed the hungry, your foundation will give many people a second chance. Ah, you're going to make me cry. Okay, now tell me what kind of world I'm going to be healing. The Emperor. The Emperor sits atop a stark, barren mountain, a sign of and unyielding power and unyielding power. There's a few typos in this game, but that's fine. The ultimate male ego, confidence, power. Ah, yes, of course. Climate change will make human life unsustainable, and we will take refuge in massive domed cities. You'll get to witness the beginning of an era of space travel. In time, humanity will expand beyond the solar system. A non-human entity will rule over us and make us all happy. Well, I don't like the climate change one. I don't want that. I don't want us to predict that world. I don't really mind the space travel one. That seems cool. But also a little colonize-y. So, but also I don't like the rule over us part. I don't mind the make happy, but like that could mean anything. They could literally be like brainwashing us into believing that we're happy, right? But we're not. Kind of like in WALL-E, because her name is Eva, right? Like everyone's just sitting in the little floaty chairs watching programs and not doing anything, and then like we're all just fucking zombies. So we all think that we're happy, but we don't actually know because we're not really aware. So like that could also not be good. I'm gonna do the solar... no, I'm gonna do the happy one. Because the other one, I'm like, solar... Like, exploring space would be so cool, but there's such colonization implications there, and I don't like that. But I know that we're in space also, which is why I wanted to choose that one, but also I'm like, no! Don't like that! It could come in the form of an alien being, or maybe some kind of artificial intelligence developed by humans, or even a manifestation of a new deity. Wait, seriously? It'll cause some conflict in the beginning, especially with people who don't want to relinquish their control. But in less than a decade, it'll become clear that we're better off being looked after by this superior intelligence. Our society's welfare will peak. Stop, just stop. You're messing with me, right? I swear to you, this is what the cards are telling me. You're usually more vague, like there will be an opportunity to develop yourself, or you will soon face a challenge. Now you're like channeling visions from another dimension or something. Yeah, I'm surprised too. Maybe it's the energy of the meteor shower or some planets we don't know about just aligned over my deck. But I see it as clear as I can see your face. This is the fate of the world. And what about the foundation you told me to start? Is my role to take care of the less fortunate until our savior from another world comes to visit? You don't believe me, huh? I don't blame you. It's incredibly hard to swallow. Although, I can also tell you're not joking. I didn't expect the cards to be this wild and specific. I'm so sorry. Nah, it's alright. It's been scary, but also fun. If you predict... Oh, I just saw something. If your prediction ever becomes real, my grandchildren will think I've lost it when I keep telling them how my friend predicted all this through tarot. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. You're aware that you just totally screwed with Eva's head, right? I didn't mean to. Ha ha ha. Come on, it hasn't been that bad. A future that distant just feels like fiction. Fiction, prophecy or not. What about you? Now that you know the fate of the world, what are your plans? I don't care who's on the throne. I plan to keep enjoying life to the fullest. I doubt I'll get to meet the superior entity that's supposed to come. Fortuna foretold I'll have bone cancer in my 50s anyways. Damn! So I doubt I'll get to see any of that. That's horrible. Why did you tell your sister that, Fortuna? We were kids and I dared her to read as far as she could into my future. I've never read into anyone's end. Oh, sorry, I never read to anyone's end ever again. I felt a terrifying presence lurking beyond my vision, like if I could keep on reading beyond death, then... And now I'm scared. I will never forget that feeling. At that moment, my fortune-telling skills were enhanced in some way. I've never been wrong since then. It's true, I can vouch for that. Don't tell me that. I don't want the world to go bananas. Maybe we can fight magic with magic. Look, the meteor shower has begun. Let's ask the shooting stars to fix the scary future. I mean, is it really a scary future if everyone is gonna be happy? Why would that be scary? You know what I mean? Since it's just the three of us on this beach, why don't we tell the stars what we want out loud? I already told you what I'm going to wish for, so I'm okay. Okay. I'll go first. Please, stars, save the world from the fate Fortuna foretold. Give us a chance to make it right. You made my sister sound like a villain, haha. Don't say that. Stars! Please make my sister happy. Help her find whatever she's always been looking for. Hey, weren't you going to wish to become a better person? Nah, that wouldn't suit me. I'd rather use my wish to take care of my little sister. Aww. That means you're a good person already, hee. Oh, shut up. Don't ruin my cool moment. Come on, Fortuna, ask them. Speak from your heart. It doesn't matter. Please tell us. Where's your mind? What's the thing you want that's so wild only the stars could give it to you? I want you to be happy. I know there is something else. I smell it in the sea breeze. I keep seeing it dance in the dance of every flame. When I look at my cards, I can tell that magic is real. Yet everyone's always reminding me of how childish I am. I don't want to be a woman. I want to be a... god. Chapter 3, Sisterhood. Oh my god. We're already going to Chapter 3? What? Hello, friend. That wasn't so bad, right? That Arbiter, Thea, seems nice. Yeah, I feel like she genuinely wants to help. It's not a vibe you often get from magical authorities. So bold of you to go and confess you're crafting a new divination deck. I didn't feel intimidated by Thea. I felt powerful since I met you, or this deck isn't going to be a secret for long. I didn't feel intimidated. We could use her help. I see. Okay, you know your coven better than me. Should we do that reading we had pending now? It can wait. You have mail waiting to be read anyway. What's the matter? Are you scared? Scared? Who, me? Ha 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 ha. Yes, I am. What? Why? I've had other beings read me the cards, the stones, the bones, the pendulum, you name it. But what you do doesn't feel like fortune-telling. It feels like you're tearing the cosmic wheel apart. Your readings are too deep and too sharp. But that level of insight is something desirable in a seer, isn't it? Absolutely. You're the best I've seen in my long existence. But exposing oneself to your arts feels so taxing. I'm happy, though. It's been ages since someone stirred fear or unrest in me. Thank you. Happy to bother you, I guess. But don't think you'll be able to postpone this reading indefinitely. Ha 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 ha, sure. Don't let me keep you now. It seems like you have friends eager to meet you again. Okay. Shall I make another card, though? Should we? What do I have? 6, 6, 5, and 4. I do kind of want to do this. Okay, so that's like religion, belief, newfound paths. Okay. I don't really want to do the Harvester Oracle dude. Ecstasy, okay. Lance? I kind of like this one. Newfound Paths. Discoveries. So we've got like a retirement freedom. Basically a field. New discoveries. Or we have ecstasy. Kind of want to do that one. also really want to do this one. Growth. I like that one. What is this one? Boiling down seashells in beluga oil and marrow bone. Whatever you whisper into the Gurukteku. Shit. Whatever you whisper into the G will transform into gossip that spreads like wildfire. Okay, no. Secrets, obsidian, okay. Dominance, no. Nope. Arbiter book. That one could be nice, but no. Ooh, I really do want to do like a dark spooky one at some point, but not right now. Nope. Okay. Designed to hunt spirits. It cannot hurt physical entities. Right. I remember reading that one. Okay, yeah, I think I'll do this one. Seems pretty well balanced, right? Ooh, windmill. We have a little dragon in the back. Kind of like just the sun, though. I think that's kind of nice. Or up here. There's a sun up here, too. Sun and a dragon. Ooh, spooky. Airplane. Nah, I kind of like this. Have a little birdie up in the sky. We'll have you dancing. Holding a little flower. Why not? Put the cane here. Little bird there. A little bird up here. You like some flowers on your face? Whoops. Little pee-pee leaf. There you go. Can I grab this? Thank you. I was like, oh no, did it freeze again? Hey. Some feathers maybe floating down. Yeah, good enough. The village is barred. The prairie grants a space for meditation. The sprite's exotic motions are fueled for the lascivious. Okay. The dancer rises the spirit. Rises the spirits, not raises. A gift of joy. The sacred cane blesses the landscape. Justice supports success, temptation, happiness. I feel like everyone at some point has tried to say the word success and said success. I have mail, you say? Oh. I have 2 mails. Ah, Fortuna! This is great news. I'm dying to see you, girl. Say the word and you'll have me coming through the window ASAP. Dahlia. Invite. I'll get the other one later. Hi, Dahlia! You look cute already. My god, look at you. Oh my god, you're so cute. I love the knives in your hair. Oh my god, and all your tats. Fortuna! Ah! Fortuna! It's me, Dahlia! Ha 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 ha! Fortuna! It's really you. I can't believe it. I'm so happy to see you. Damn, girl. What's up? Look at those muscles. Whoa. Yo. I think I love you. What's up? This feels very like coffee talk right here. With the lo-fi and everything. Tell me what you've done these past 200 years. Come on. 2 fucking centuries. Can you believe it? That fucking Adana, whatever. Adana. I swear to you, she's gonna pay. Haha, slow down, please. I'm sorry. I can't believe I'm finally speaking to you again. So bring me up to speed. There's nothing much to tell, actually. It's been boring as hell here. I almost lost it, or maybe I did lose it. I don't really know anymore. I wouldn't be able to stay locked up and isolated for so long, I'm telling you. I would have gone after Adana to kill or be killed. What? I would have gone after Adana to kill or be killed. Ah, I wish I had your strength. What are you saying? You're stronger than me. 200 years by yourself and you're still standing? I don't know anyone stronger than you. That's another kind of strength too, I guess. But I envy you, already going out with a bang. Sorry, ready to go out with a bang, not with a whimper like me. But you didn't go yet, girl. I'm sure you've got plenty of pent-up energy ready to get back at the universe whenever you regain your freedom. Actually, I've been crafting my own divination deck. What? What do you mean crafting? You're making the cards and all? Yes, that's exactly it. I summon images from dominions of the cosmos for the backgrounds. Then I summon images of cosmos arcana and energy symbols. Then I compose the designs of the cards with them. The meaning of the cards vary depending on which elements and energies I combine. That sounds crazy cool. Show me your favorite card. Well, the deck is still too green. I need to make a lot of cards. Doesn't matter. Show me your favorite so far. So far? I kind of like the mom. I do really like this one too, though. And this one, the one that I just made, it's pretty nice. I'll do this one. I do like it. I just made it. Whoa, the village is barred. What a name for a card. And I love the art. This is already cooler than your old tarot deck. What does this card mean? These cards are harder to summarize than the tarot ones. For example, this one could mean justice, support, success, temptation, happiness. Whoa, and how do you know which meanings to pick when you draw one? Context and instinct. And you never doubt yourself? How can you tell you're not making it all up? It's natural to second-guess yourself when you're a student of the divinatory arts. But I left that phase behind long ago, back when I was a mortal girl. A prediction of mine has never failed to happen, not a single time. I even foretold that Earth would end up being a utopia controlled by that prodigious AI that pulls the strings from the internet. Well, not exactly with those words, but my prediction was a non-human entity will rule over humanity and make them all happy. And I did this almost a century before it happened. Shit, that's amazing! Read the cards for me, please. Sure, but don't you want to catch up first? This is catching up. Show me what you've got. Alright. Okay, what do you want to ask the deck? I want to know how you've been for these 2 centuries. I can tell you that myself. I don't think you can. We witches lie to ourselves by nature. I bet I'm not the only one that will learn things about Fortuna with this reading. I mean, if you know how to read fortunes also, then obviously you can do that. But if I'm the only one who knows how to read these fortunes, then I could still lie to you about what I'm reading. I accept with one condition. We look into your past too. I'm in. We've got ourselves into a divination face-off. I don't know how you manage to draw me into these situations every time. Cosmos brought me here to make you feel all alive. Sorry, to make you all feel alive. What can I say? Let's do this. So are my former friends, like, actually dead? Like, super dead? Been dead a long time? Deception, the unknown, rejection, blah, blah, blah. Well... technically, I think that's me. I spent so much time alone that I hate myself, I hate my voice, I hate my thoughts. I don't know how to exist anymore. Tried to kill myself so many times that I can't even dare to look at myself in the mirror now. Oof. We'll do that one. This is so strange, I can't see a thing. I've never tried to read into my own past. Maybe I'm not supposed to. Oh, what a bummer. I'm sorry, I've got nothing. We can call off the reading about your past if you want. Nah, a deal's a deal. Do your worst. Okay. Ooh. Determination, success, indifference, stagnation. Nice. Cool. You've been plotting to leave the Coven and found your own clan of warrior witches. Ooh, you forced a Jinn dagger to kill Adina, but you got cold feet in the end. What? Did you? You found a Jinn dagger to kill Adina. Adana. Shit, don't say those things out loud. Do you want me to be burned? Don't worry, you're safe here. You know, I thought about you when I was preparing the attack. But even if Adana died, you'd have to wait for a new leader to be elected, and then make a plea to her to review your case. It doesn't matter. Please don't commit murder, especially on my behalf. You know why I got cold feet. I needed to confide in someone before going for it, and I pictured saying all this to you or Jasmine, and I couldn't get your blessing, not even in my imagination, so I let it go. Glad to hear that. You two are good friends, even when simulated. Huh? Oh, I see. Just in case, double check with the non-imaginary versions of us next time. Ha ha ha, you got it. Thanks. Ooh. Would you like to ask anything else? Maybe. Nah, that's enough fortune-telling for today, I think. I gotta hand it to you. This new deck is something else. Congratulations. Thank you. I really love your tattoo right here. Like, that's so... You're so cool! How is your hair so big? Does your head hurt? Like, your hair is as big as your head. How did you do that? You're so cool. I'm still trying to get the hang of it. Can't wait to witness what you do once you reach your full potential. It's going to be scary for sure. Ha 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 ha. By the way, I have a favor to ask you that I don't know if it's going to be too much. Hey, I'd do anything for you, whatever you need, Dahlia. Except maybe kill someone. The thing is that the favor isn't for me, that's why I'm hesitating to ask. A good friend of mine is in a bit of trouble, and having just seen how amazing your new deck is, I wondered if you could help her. What happened? Her name is Greth. Oh! She's a witch architect. She mostly works asteroids and wandering moons into temples. She's a pretty young witch, joined the Coven around 130 years ago, so you wouldn't know her. But we've heard that name. Didn't we? Was that the witch that where we could select maybe if we were doing what's his name's fortune, where we were like, you fell in love with a witch named Greth? Was that the name? Or did I see that name in one of the cards that we could make? But she's the purest. I'm sure you'll love her. Sure, I'd love to meet her. But stop beating around the bush. What happened? You must promise you won't tell anyone. I promise. She tried to summon a behemoth. What? A behemoth? Was that? Wow, that's like super illegal, isn't it? I can relate. Tell me more. If we're friends, I can relate. Tell me more. What's your stance on this? That I want to protect my friends, of course. Happy to hear that. What kind of behemoth did Greth try to summon? Well, to protect me from its influence, she didn't give me any details. Greth tried to summon a builder behemoth to help her craft a special altar out of a titan's skull or something like that. But since she's an architect, their essences were so similar to the behemoth. So similar the behemoth got entangled with her own being. They fused! She hasn't even let me see her since the summoning went awry. Oh my, this sounds grave. She's desperate, that's why I'm coming to you. Your deck may be the only hope for her at this point. She can't stay hidden from the Coven forever, and when they find out, I don't even want to think about it. I'll help her. I'll do everything in my power, I promise. Thank you, Fortuna. I must go now. I'll tell Greth to write to you, and thank you for the reading. You're the best, and I love you, and I'm so happy to have you back. Me too, Dahlia. See you soon. Dude, you're so cool. Are you riding a sword? I think she was riding a sword. That's so cool. Speaking of asteroids, maybe we should make one. Maybe specifically for Greth. Skulls? Yeah, let's do it. I'm just doing it based on images this time. Let's do the asteroid one. Is there one? Or the asteroid one is next, isn't it? Yeah, totes. Okay. Let's do the fallen hero. Oh, not enough. Never mind. Not enough? Oh, shit. I only have earth. Oh, wait. Do I? Okay, hang on. I only have fire. I could do that one. I don't know that I want to. Nah. I could do the bartender, but... Okay, never mind. I don't have enough. I'll wait. We'll wait. I do want to make one, just for Greth, though. Dear Fortuna, is it true what the Arbiter's Falcon said? Can you receive visitors now? Oh my gosh, it's been centuries. How have you been? I would love to see you. Let me know when you're ready to meet me, please. Your friend, Jasmine. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're so cute. I'm happy to see you, Fortuna. Thank you for coming. I missed you so much. I love you. I love you too. Oh my god, I love you. Look at your hair. You're so pretty. Dude, I love you. I love everyone in this game. Maybe not Adana, but I love everyone else in this game. They're all so pretty. I thought you still had a sentence of 8 centuries ahead of you. How in the cosmos did you manage to soften I didn't. It was the Arbiter who took pity on me. Or, well, more than pitied me. I think she was awestruck or something. Either way, she lifted the ban on visitations since she determined Adana's punishment was too severe. And that Arbiter was dang right. I mean, I wouldn't dare go against Adana's judgment. But keeping you from receiving guests is a punishment for all the Coven, not just you. You're just too precious. I missed you so much. I missed you too. So tell me, what did I miss in these 2 centuries? Shut up! You tell me about you! I'm not ready to go into that. It's nothing pretty. Isolation can take you down some dark paths. I'd rather hear about the outside world. It would mend my spirit a bit. Okay. What would you like to know about? How's the coven? Are you working on anything interesting? Any juicy gossip? Any juice goose? Whoa, I thought you didn't enjoy gossip. I didn't, but I know you do, and I've been incredibly bored. So I'm considering getting into the Tittle Tattle Club. That's wonderful. Any genre you may be interested in? Romance, major beef. Anything on Dahlia? Ooh, no, no, she'll tell me. Any major beef? Too much, I'd say. How so? Adana set up a system where we all have quarterly performance checks. And that made us all grow exponentially. Many other covens are trying to imitate our system to stay competitive. But some witches are having problems staying in the game. And if you accumulate too many low performance reviews, you get expelled from the coven. That's fucked up. The leader is the one who judges whether or not your performance is satisfactory, so that's really fucked up. You should at least have a team if you're going to be doing that, but you shouldn't be judging others' magic like that. That's stupid. Some witches succumb to the temptation of sabotaging others' efforts in order to make their own progress seem better in the eyes of Adana. Come on, Adana is smart enough to see through those schemes. I don't know, there's a lot of witches to keep an eye on. Don't let her fool you. I'm sure this all plays into Adana's plans. To make you all tougher or whatever shitty power dynamic she's high on right now. That can't... You support her system? Well, publicly, of course. Don't let this out of this room. I have my reservations, yes. I believe the system should be tweaked to keep personal happiness in mind a bit more, yeah. I don't know what Adana's endgame is, but this is turning out to be too much. I hope it all gets better eventually, or let's take that bitch down. Let's take her down. Fortuna! Enough with the dangerous talk. You wouldn't want to lose your visitation permits, right? Okay. But someone should do something about all this. We'll work something out. Adana isn't evil, she's just severe. Well... Anyway. How's the coven these days? Powerful, I'd say. We're growing beyond the scale of any other covens, both in knowledge and in power, although it's becoming more and more demanding to keep up with Adana's direction. I'm doing fine, though. Don't worry about me. You've always been so— Fuck Adana, but you've always been so talented. I'm sure you won't have any problem keeping up with the elite, I guess. Although I feel bad for all the sisters left behind. Yeah, that sucks. Doesn't really feel like sisterhood, does it? We should trust Adana's direction, though. No, you shouldn't! She's the oldest, and I'm sure there's an important plan for all of this. No, there's not! And it's not like the expelled witches become pariahs. Witches from our coven are extremely well regarded everywhere and don't have any trouble finding a nice new position. That's a good consolation, I guess. Anyway, working on anything interesting? I am indeed. I am perfecting the art of enchanted Chanoyu. Chanoyu? Also known as magical tea craft. Ah, Chanoyu. Haha, I've always loved your plants. How did you end up focusing on making tea? Well, I spent centuries becoming intimate with all kinds of flora. And even if my books on the matter helped many witches around the universe, I wanted to start contributing to the community with something more practical. I've developed numerous dried mixtures, all harvested from my own personal garden. The flowers I grow are nurtured by a delicate balance of light, music, poems, and tons of manure. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Basically, now I deal in magical herbs. You can brew creativity enhancers, mind openers, astral projectors, summoning channelers. That's awesome. I would love to be a tea witch. I'm a coffee witch, but I would love to be a tea witch. I'm quite popular inside and outside the coven now, hee. You feel more confident than the Jasmine I used to know, yeah? I'm happy for you. I'll bring you some tea next time we meet. Why didn't you bring any this time? Thank you. Anyway, it's been 200 years! Where's my magical tea? Listen, I'm crafting a new divination deck. Oh wow! Is it safe? It is unlike anything we've ever seen before. It's not tarot per se, every card has been handcrafted by me. And from what I can tell so far, it can pierce deeper and more clearly than any kind of oracle cards. Ooh, sounds exciting. Don't let Adana know, though. Of course, I understand. I know you don't like breaking the rules, but I don't believe I'm breaking them. She banned my tarot deck, but this is something totally new. Maybe this is what she meant to happen. I don't know, Fortuna. But you're exiled in any case. And also, the powers that be otherwise said, your deck's fine. So, what power does she have against my deck? Come on. I'll just leave the coven. She kicked me out. What harm could you do from so far anyway? I won't tell Adina. Adana. I'm gonna keep mixing up Adina, Adana, Adana, whatever. Thanks. So, do you want me to read your fortune? Yes! Ah, it's been so long since the last time you read for me. What was the last thing I asked you? How to make an arbiter fall in love with you? Oh, shut up. Oh my god, you're right. I totally forgot about that girl. What a memory you have. I wonder what she's doing right now. I don't know. We can look into it with my cards if you want. Nah, that's in the past now. I have more pressing concerns. What is it going to be then? My magical garden isn't doing so well lately. It feels ill. Ill. And I can't figure out what the problem is. So my question is, what's wrong with my garden? I see. Anything else? Since we're on the topic, I want to know the fate of my flowers. Will they survive this illness? Will they become famous across the cosmos? What's in store for my project? Understood. Focus on the smell of your garden while I shuffle my cards. Ooh, Deception, the Unknown, Rejection, Bad Omen, Change, Rebirth. Change, Rebirth. That could be okay. Cleansing Power, Death, and Rebirth. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna put that in the illness. Someone has hidden a corpse in your garden while you were away. The body is of someone who was betrayed, and that's poisoning the soil. Ooh. A jealous witch is sabotaging you. Someone who visited your garden recently planted some corrupted seeds. Adana cursed your garden. She's testing you in secret to make you stronger. No, fuck her. I do kind of like the body one. But this one, wow, fire, it's so much fire. We're gonna have a lot of fire. The body of someone who was betrayed. I'm curious about this one. This one has some mystery and intrigue in it. But like that one is also cool. I'm gonna do the body one. Let the bodies hit the floor. Someone has hidden a corpse in your garden while you were away. It's the body of someone who was betrayed, and that's poisoning the soil. What? Why in the cosmos? There are near infinite light years of space to dispose of a body. Why would anyone bury a corpse in my garden? Maybe it was meaningful for the one who buried it, or the victim. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. This is so rude. Haha, rude. You're so cute. Hey, leave me be. So rude. Yeah, I want more air. Alright. Boop-a-doop. Your garden will grow beyond your wildest expectations. You will accept disciples and take care of an immense flower dominion. Ooh. Or, the jade sculptors will grow addicted to your product. They will become your biggest benefactors, but also your biggest responsibility. No, I like this one more. Your garden will grow beyond your wildest expectations. You will accept disciples and take care of immense flower. Whatever. Woohoo! Wow. That is so great. Congratulations! I didn't do anything yet. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. I'm so happy for you. I'll design the sweetest mixture in your honor. If it's in my honor, you don't need to make it so sweet. You're right. It'll be delicious in any case, and very powerful. Nice. Nice! You want to keep digging? That's alright. Enough emotions for today. I don't know how I've been getting by without your guidance for 2 centuries now. That's because you're a badass witch, and my deck is only good for knowing in advance how amazing you're going to be. But that's all on you, with or without divination. Aw, Fortuna, you're too good. I miss you so much. I missed you too. I need to get back to my garden now, but I promise you, I'm gonna make it up for all the time we've lost. See you soon. Thanks for coming. See you later. Oh, hello, friend. What a heartwarming reunion. I didn't take you for the intense friendship kind of character. It's all because of them. They're just too good and don't mind bearing with a weirdo like me. Don't sell yourself short. I'd say you're still the most interesting of the lot. I'm sure they experience the same kind of attraction I feel towards you. Come on, stop buttering me up. I'm not that charismatic. I wouldn't say it's charisma. It's something more primal, like how mortals can't avoid staring at a flame. You woke up poetic today, huh? Say, who do you like best, Jasmine or Dahlia? What kind of childish question is that? Indulge me. I'm not asking this just to annoy you. As your mentor, I consider this an important introspection exercise. It'll make your divination better. Don't pretend to be all wise now. I know for a fact that you just enjoy spilling the tea. Ha 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 ha. I'll give you a cop-out option even. Come on, just play along. Who do you like best, Jasmine, Dahlia, or me? Should I make a choice? I like them all. They're all really good. I don't know enough about them to judge them to be like, who do I like best? I really like both of them. I think they're both really cool. I won't go there. Bah, you're no fun. And you're far too immature for being older than this universe. It is precisely because I have witnessed everything that I know life is but a game. You really have some nerve. Ha 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 ha. You'll understand someday. I swear to you this isn't gratuitous. I have my ways of mentoring, even if you find them ludicrous. As long as you help me through my exile, you can be as silly as you want. At your service. What's your plan now? I think I'll make some cards while I wait for a familiar from that architect, Greth. Good, let's build that deck. Alright. Let's build that deck. I do want some more, water and air things, though. What if we do the road? I can only do 2 of them, though. What if I do Shipwreck Library, Sunset Docks, leaving something behind? I could do the bar. Maybe. Could do this one, too. I'm trying to look for the water ones just because... Let's do the docks. I'm trying to mix water and air in this one. Because, like, you need a lot of air for some of these things, and I don't have that. What did I have? Air docks? Airships? I mean. Ooh, I could do the Harvest Oracle. Ooh, I could do the motorbike guy. Bam! I'm just curious. Secrets, confession. I'm really doing random right now. Let's do that one. That one seems fun. Oh, we were doing sunset. That's right. Okay. Well, that's fine. Either way. He's gonna be like, go get him. We're gonna ride this motorcycle. Although, where should I put us? I like that there are multiple suns. Ooh. Maybe I'll put you a little bit higher up? A little more this way? Bam. What is this? Oh, it's like a little cape. How cute. I dig it. Get a little hat. Oh, bam. Want some earrings? Yeah, dude. Oh, I already got the skull. Hell yeah. Or he can have a gun? Hold on then, if that's the case, let's put you all the way over here. Suppose I should just select... What? Hang on. Let's just select all of that and move them. Boop. Do we like that gun or this gun? I like the one we have. Pretty nice. Maybe I'll put you here. Give you some eyeballs. We'll give you some buns. Little buns. Cool. It's not the best, but it's fine. A long goodbye. Tide of salt and melancholy, never surrendering on an everlasting quest. The glass doll in the snowcat's eyes are teeming with primal urges. The flood of water can unleash hidden potential. Introspection, courage, power. Cool. Alright. Let's create a fire card, I guess. We'll do the graveyard, because I dig it. I could do this. Fire. Yeah, we'll do that. Asteroids. More flames. There we go. Okay. Well then. We do have the sun back there. I kind of like that. Right there. Yes. Bring that to the front also. Sword we'll keep there. I want to have a few of these. Let's duplicate. Put you all the way in the back and shrink you down. Shrinky dinky. There we go. Duplicate that one. Put it all the way in the back. The little goat man on it. We do have extra flames. Do this one. Flameo Hotman. Her in the front. These ones maybe? But I'll bring this guy all the way to the front. Big flames! And then I'll duplicate these, put 2 swords. Like that. Perfect. Finish. Have 7 cards in your deck. Nice. Sinner's Rebirth. Overflowing with hate and regret, the quicksand taints its visitors, setting what scares you on fire, the saber channel's wrath. The overstimulated fire energy becomes a cleansing power, death and rebirth. Judgment, test, rivalry, tragedy, change, rebirth. Cool. Should I make another one? I only have 3, 4, and 1. I don't really have a lot of energy for things. I could do that. Home of Dahlia. She likes knives. I don't have enough for any of those, though, so we shan't. Still no familiars in your window. What shall we do meanwhile? I don't know. Just wait, it's okay. Bummer. I'm eager for some action. What do you do to kill time? You must be an expert at it. Usually I just drop myself on the bed and feel sorry for myself, but when my mood allows for it, I study or enjoy some interactive fiction. I've accumulated quite a backlog of going through it. I've accumulated quite a backlog, and going through it had a lot of weight in keeping me sane during exile. Ah, fiction. I'm not a fan of fiction. The universe is already a great purveyor of stories. But you go ahead and do some reading. I'll look to the stars or something. Or I'll look at the stars or something. Yeah, I might. What to do? Study. Alright, what do we have here? Excerpt on the Four Elements by Witch Yu Aina. Enya. For the initiate, the fact that magic is reduced to 4 elements may strike them as an oversimplification. But the building blocks of our universe are simple. No matter what taxonomy you develop to understand reality, it always fits within the 4 elements. Even if you reject anything astral and focus on the material things, reality can be divided into 4 elements: gas, air, liquid, water, solid, earth, and energy, fire. In a more philosophical sense, you can dissect anything by analyzing its where, earth, when, air, why, water, and how, fire. You can even pick apart the most mundane things by these rules. For instance, a stone. Its air will reveal to you how it affects its environment, what the social preconceptions are about it, or how much time it has been standing there. Its water will allow you to access its potential to become poetry. The reason the stone and no other ended up in that particular place, or what its initial form was before erosion shaped it in that way. Its earth demonstrates what that stone is made of, how good it would be as part of a wall, or even what kind of carvings you could work into it. The fire tells us its potential to cause harm, how easy it would be to break it apart, how coveted that stone could be. As you see, the 4 elements open up gates of thought to infinite modes of analysis. What to do? Read an interactive fiction. I'll pick up an interactive tale at random from my collection. A Secret Cut by Jordi DePaco. There's always been a legend among butchers on the island of Terra Nova about the secret cut hidden inside cows with crimson fur. Cows with crimson fur are already a rarity, but finding this piece of meat is even rare and requires a high level of skill to extract it undamaged. As the myth goes, whoever eats this delicacy will be blessed with unwavering health and good fortune. Not once in your 70 years as a butcher have you ever come across a crimson cow until today. A farmer friend of yours brought it before dawn, a very young calf just a few weeks old. He doesn't want to have anything to do with crimson cows since he believes they bring bad fortune. You're not sure if he's unaware of the legend or if he's really had bad experiences with them. In any case, there she is, her fur bright as bonfire, even in the dim light of your workshop. She's too precious to spare her life. For the life of you, this animal is too unique to be turned into meat. You spare her life and adopt her as your life companion. You name her Rhapsody. She brings you health and happiness by means of company, not sustenance. She is gentle, loving, and patient. She listens to all your tales and reacts with a moo in just the right places. 4 years go by, Rhapsody grows big and soft. You prepare a bucket of her favorite herbs to celebrate her 4th birthday. As you're singing happy birthday to her, an expensive black car drives slowly into your yard. I'm not selling her. The chauffeur gets out and opens a door to an old woman emblazoned in a fancy red coat. She joins the singing with a smile. Good day to you, dear butcher, she says upon finishing the song. Rhapsody dives into her birthday treat. I'm happy to find this fine specimen in good health. I'd like to purchase your cow. The chauffeur opens a briefcase in front of you. $1 million if you get the secret cut out of her for me. Refuse. She's my pet, she's my friend, she's my companion. Fuck you. You refuse. Rhapsody is just too precious. The woman twists her nose. I'm willing to go up $5 million if you get the legendary meat for me, please. No. Rhapsody is not for sale. The woman senses your unbreakable determination and decides to give up. They pack up graciously and leave forever. You live until you are 100 years old, not finding yourself bedridden a single time. You and Rhapsody die together peacefully cuddled in her stable. Oh my god, that's gonna make me cry. You tell her goodbye and she moves just at the right time. What to do? Go to sleep, because now I'm crying. I'll just rest for a bit. Dude, that was so sweet and sad. Oh. You dream about. You're wearing the most beautiful dress made out of black skulls and lilies. You attend an award ceremony that celebrates the best students of the occult. You are nominated in every category, but you don't win a single award. You meet a beautiful waitress and have sex backstage. Okay. Okay. I think I might call it here, actually. Is there a way to save, or does it just auto-save? Saved 1 minute ago. Okay. Back to game, then. Yeah, I'll save it here. I was trying to get to chapter 4 to see if maybe I could do that, but that's fine. We've done about 3 hours now, almost. And I gotta take care of my dog. So, that's it for now. I'm really enjoying this game. I didn't know basically anything about this game, just heard that it was really, really good. And so far, I agree. I really like it. I'm having a blast. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a blast too. If not, then I hope today at least is a blast for you, or just have a good day in general. You know what I mean? I like floating in the cosmos with my giant, weird, half-human snake friend with 8 arms, actually. Are you an arachnid? I kind of don't like you now. Well, you don't... Well, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... You have 5 eyeballs and 8 arms. You're a bit scary to me now. Anyways, I like his attitude, though. I still really like his attitude. He's funny. That's gonna be it for now. Thank you guys so much for joining, and I'll see you next time. Bye!